FSU Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Is an exclusive presentation of the Seminole Sports Network and Florida State University.
Well, there may not be a better sound in all of sports than hearing the air being sucked out of a stadium by the road team after a big play. It's a thing of beauty. The silence is truly deafening, and it's a sound that Mike Norvell's Seminoles have been working to hear all season long. Sometimes to change the path of your season, you have to put your foot down and say, enough is enough. Let's make tonight that night. Let's write ourselves a new chapter in the story of Florida State football playing on the road in this venue. Tonight, we all watch eagerly together as the Garnet Gold look to erase bad memories and create new great ones for us to talk about for quite some time. Tonight, the time is right for a road win, to check that box and go home happy. Let's all come together one final time in ACC play and watch this team show out for all to see. From the sparkling shores of the Emerald Coast, all the way through the Florida Keys, this is Seminole football. Throws it up near sideline towards the end zone. Picked off! Yeah! Winds up looking for Danzy down the field. He goes up. He's got it. Fires over the middle. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
On the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital, this is Florida State football. Tonight, from Carter-Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina, the Florida State Seminoles take on the NC State Wolfpack. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas. Delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue. The perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson. Proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Now, let's go high above the Bermuda grass surface of Wayne Day Family Field with the call of tonight's game. Here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
They are lathered up right now. NC State head baseball coach Elliot Avent just got the crowd worked up with the Wolfpack chant. And former players Trey Turner and Carlos Rodon were on the field. Major leaguers right now, and the lights are on. The NC State red lights are on as well, and NC State fans are ready to erupt as our Wolfpack are about set to fly out of the tunnel to our right behind that end zone. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global.
Is the Wolf. And the strength of the Wolf is
Jeff Culhane, William Barnard Floyd, Tom Block, Andy Surratt, Chris Culp, Mario Masudi, Peyton Russell, Warren Dunleavy, Christopher James, David Maddox. Our entire team is with us here tonight, and we are here high atop Carter-Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a sold-out crowd tonight, and in the darkness, enveloped in red light, comes Mike Norvell's Noles to a chorus of boos. Right before NC State is set to fly out of their tunnel. Road Warriors tonight, the gold helmets, the white tops, and the garnet pants tonight for Florida State. while NC State will come out with the white helmets, the red tops, and the white pants as the home team here this evening. Bar none. This place always has some juice to it, and it's got some life tonight under the Friday night lights.
Yeah, man, this has always been a good place to play. I remember when we got in the league back in '92, we came up here and took care of business, but a guy named Chuck Amato came up here right after he finished working for Coach Bowden and turned this program around, made them believe they could play with Florida State, had some great quarterbacks that have come through. We've had some tough, monumental battles with this football team. It seems like we always play them at night. I was saying the last time I remember playing them in the daytime, Russell Wilson was their quarterback, and you know how long ago that was. So, but this is a place, man, where you love to come. You know that you're going to get North Carolina State's best shot, and the first thing you need to do is take these fans out of it.
The fireworks fly, the flames fly in the air, and the smoke billowing. Dave Dorn and the Wolfpack out of that tunnel to our right. Sellout crowd tonight, 56,919 fans here at Carter-Finley Stadium. It is their 26th consecutive sellout. They have a sellout already in place for their rivalry game with North Carolina next week. Make it 27 in a row. It's the longest streak all time in NC State football history. Somewhere through that plume of smoke on top of our playing surface is Tom Block on the Florida State sidelines. Let's go down to TV for his first update. Always electric here tonight in this venue, Tom.
Yeah, I think you had the word of the night earlier in the Truist Tailgate Show. Lathered. They are lathered up as they always are and ready for Florida State. Tell you what, unfortunately, we don't have Samuel Singleton. I think we're going to see a lot of Ousmane Cromah tonight. Maybe tonight's the night that we really see him break out. Bits and pieces, but maybe we see the full package tonight. Great opportunity on a big stage for Florida State, Jeff.
There you go. Thank you, Tom. Well, no Sam Singleton, bar none. You heard Tom talk about Ousmane Cromah. Who are you looking to step up tonight in the running game? Gavin Sawchuk has not been as active lately. We need to get him going as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think, probably now, looking at last week, Cromah will probably be the guy that starts, and he did a good job, led us in rushing. But Sawchuk has been solid all year. You know exactly what you're going to get from him. And Kasai Holmes to come in there too and make a few plays for us. So I think we're stacked up. We're pretty good at running back. You just need to make sure that the offensive line is getting pushed. You got to make sure you establish the running game early.
Deuce Robinson, Earl Little Jr., Daryl Jackson Jr., and Luke Pettibone. Tonight's game captains for Mike Norvell. It's our five-star coin toss.
All right, good evening, gentlemen. Good luck tonight. Here's the coin that I'll be flipping. Florida State, you're the visitors. That is tails. That is heads. That is tails. That is heads. You get to make the call. What's your call?
Tails.
Tails. Tails is the call. Tails is the call, and it is heads. You win the choice. All right, which way you want to kick?
We'd like to kick towards our
Turn your back to this end zone right here. NC State wins the coin toss and elects to receive. Shake hands. Have a good first half, gentlemen.
That's our referee, Riley Johnson, leading this crew. So NC State wins the toss. The Noles now 7-4 on the year in the coin toss category. It'll be Tony White's defense up first on the road. At VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit VyStarCU.org. VyStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles. All right, bar none. Defense first. As NC State, they don't defer, they want the ball. They want to get this crowd into it behind their quarterback, C.J. Bailey.
And that's what I'm looking at. I mean, that right there tells you what they want to get done with this game. They want to get the crowd in it. They understand that's their 12th man. It's been a weapon for them. They're sold out. They're excited about playing Florida State. Defensively, you have to make sure you come out here and get a stop. Don't allow them to get momentum going on the field, get plays done, and their crowd be into it too.
Duke Scott back deep. Colson Fields is his up man to his left. And Scott, 21.3 yard average on the year. Here's Jake Weinberg, the redshirt freshman of Boynton Beach. 52 touchbacks on 55 kickoffs. Friday night under the lights One final time this season in the ACC. Weinberg's boot beats the ball. We are underway. That bad boy sails through the end zone to our left for a touchback. And those end zones filled in with that Wolfpack red, NC State in white to our left, Wolfpack in white to our right. So it will be C.J. Bailey, the sophomore out of Chaminade Madonna, 69% completion percentage, 19 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 5 rushing touchdowns as well. He's the youngest player ever to be named a captain under Dave Doran at 19 years old. He can sling it around, no doubt about it. Got a great tight end in Justin Jolie. The back off to his right is Hollywood Smothers. 2 receivers left and right. First play of the game. 1st and 10 for the 25. Bailey will throw. Bailey has time. Has all day. Pumping. Dumping it down. Smothers. Caught. Short gain. Cryer. Nicholson there. Gain of 2. Nice job by the 2 backers.
Yeah, good job right there. The quarterback went through his entire progression. Didn't have anything open downfield and dumped it off to his running back underneath. Good job by the linebackers to be staying home.
Only a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Ball left middle. 2 receivers left. Rogers wide to the right side. Offset. Eye look. Handoff Smothers. Big hole. 30. 35. Breaks a tackle. 40. 45. 50. Cut down near the 48-yard line by Shamar Arnu. And Earl Little had a chance to get him, but Smothers won that battle.
Yeah, a situation right there where the linebacker takes the wrong side. You got to take that blocker straight up in the middle and then be able to throw him off one side to the other. But when you choose the side, you create a huge running lane for the running back, and that's what happened on that play.
Gain of 27. Hollywood Smothers, 823 rushing yards, 91.4 per game, 2nd best in the ACC. 1st and 10 from the 47. Bailey will throw. Bailey looking out in the flat, caught. Smothers dropped. A tackle for loss by Blake Nicholson, number 6.5 on the year. Great play. That's a loss of about 7.
Keys to the game. The linebackers have to make sure they are aware of the running backs out of the backfield in the passing game, and an excellent job by Nicholson deciphering that and getting out there to make that tackle.
And now he leads the Noles in TFLs this year with 6.5. So a loss on that play right there. Loss of 8. 2nd and 18 from the 45. Duke Scott in the backfield. Toss, far side to Scott. Running hard. Lowers his shoulder, runs over a defender. Tackled by Stephon Thompson near midfield. So that's Duke Scott and Jerry Wilson in there as well. Scott had a big day versus Georgia Tech a couple of weeks ago. 196 rushing yards, the most by a Power 4 freshman back.
Well, good job that time by the defender. I couldn't tell who it was on the defensive end. Now, maybe it was Williams that time, of being able to turn that thing back inside, keep it contained, forcing the running back into his help.
3rd and 12 from the FSU 49-yard line. Scott in the backfield. Bailey looking to throw. Bailey has a pocket. Now being chased by Williams. Bailey going to be grabbed and dropped from behind. Stephon Thompson, James Williams, they combine on a sack. Nice job by the Florida State defense. Going to get off the field here.
Keys to success defensively, keep the quarterback under constant pressure, constant duress, and a great job that time of flushing him out of the pocket and then being able to get that sack.
How about 2 of the transfers that Tony White brought with him to Florida State making a big play? Thompson and James Williams. Squirrel White back deep at his own 12-yard line. This is Caden Newcastle, the redshirt senior out of Waxhaw, North Carolina. Good snap. Here's the punt. Good one. High, spiraling kick. White calls for a fair catch back at his 10-yard line. That's a heck of a punt by Newcastle of 45 yards. And that's where Tommy Castellanos and company will take over. How about that by the defense, especially after a big play, bar none. Our guys rallied on that first drive.
Yeah, they did. I mean, you thought, man, it's going to be a run fest out there the way the linebacker took on that block, but the defense really bowled up right there on that drive, stopped them, and now they have an opportunity to take the momentum early in this game if we could get on the board.
44th meeting all time between these two foes. 61 degrees tonight at kickoff. A comfortable fall night in front of a sold-out crowd here in Raleigh. Gavin Sonchuk, the back in the backfield. 1st and 10, left hash at our own 10-yard line. Tommy fakes the handoff, going to throw. Winds up, looking down the field for Deuce. He bobbles it and drops it. Near midfield, it was knocked away last second by Devon Marshall, but he had a step. Man, Deuce is going to kick himself on that one.
Yeah, man, that's one he should have right there, and that's where you like to see him as a receiver go up and attack that ball at the highest point. He has the height advantage right there. I think if he goes up just a little bit and locates the ball just a tad bit earlier, he's able to secure it and make the catch.
All right, again, that's going to be there tonight, I feel like. Don't want to get weary of it. We can make some plays. 2nd and 10 at our own 10-yard line. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield. 2 receivers right. Robinson is wide to the left. Castellanos will throw it again. Now rolling right on the run, looking down the field. Caught by LaWayne McCoy at the 28-yard line. Far numbers. Gain of 18 yards for Weezy, and that's a Florida State first down. Powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Well conceived right there. Just a little rollout to the right side of the field. You have McCoy coming across the field, and Castellanos was able to put it on the money.
Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield. Gain of 18. 1st and 10 at our own 28-yard line. First drive of the game for the Noles. And we hand it off. Roydell Williams looking for room. Ripped down from behind at the 31-yard line by Caden Fordham. If that name sounds familiar to you, bar none, you play with his dad.
Yes.
Todd, in the 1990s, his brother Corbin, an FSU Fledge.
Todd Fordham, big old lineman down to Jacksonville.
His brother Caden committed to Florida State right now.
Let's go.
But at FSU from 92 to 96, a 9-year career in the NFL. Here's the handoff. Williams again, bouncing off of tacklers to the 35, out near the 36-yard line. Fordham and Cleveland and others in there on the tackle. It's our first 3rd down of the night right here.
That's what I always liked about Roydell Williams. I mean, he keeps his legs behind his shoulder pads, always turning, pushing the crowd forward.
3rd down, the top 3rd down offense in the ACC at 52%. And NC State has not been good on 3rd downs this year. 45% allowed. That's 122 of 136. Given up. Empty backfield. 3rd and 3. Now Tommy might be changing the play. 3rd and 3 at our own 36-yard line. Lucas to the left to Castellanos in the gun. Here's a handoff to Lucas. Rolling forward. Has the first down. Across the 40, out near the 43-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Tackle made by Assad Brown Jr.
All these running backs need is a little crease, a little baby bit of daylight, and they can get that done right there. Good job of attacking the hole right there, getting through there, accelerating and picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at our own 43-yard line. Sawchuk back in the game. 9 touchdowns total on the year, tied for 5th in the ACC for Gavin. No score early on, 9:25 and counting first quarter. 1st and 10 at our own 43-yard line. Right to left as we watch it. Taking the handoff. Castellanos will throw. Winds up for Danzy. Home run ball down the field. Goes up, and he couldn't hang on at the 3-yard line. He hit the ground. The ball popped out last second. Marshall on in coverage again, and that's 2. We've had our mitts on in big plays. We just can't corral it through the ground.
And what's been the thing, it's been kind of been the story of the season. Nobody stops this offense but themselves. It's plays like that, not being able to catch the ball, secure it, and make that play right there. That's one that you got to get. He went up in the attack, they got it at his highest point, but then pull it back down and secure it. Wasn't able to finish that thing with a completion.
2nd and 10 from the 43. We got to hurry. 10 on the play clock, and we haven't broke the huddle yet. We got to get it going. Got to call a timeout. 5, 4, disappointing there. Some miscommunication on substitution
Timeout.
on the Florida State sideline, and we got to use a timeout.
First charge of the half.
And we have a timeout on the field as you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. We are back after this timeout. Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center? And exhale. Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And we have an update back home at the Tucker Center. History has been made by LeJay Jones. 10 threes tonight, tying the single-game school record with George McLeod from 1989, and 36 points for Jones. The Noles are going to beat Georgia Southern. They're up 98-69, 2 seconds left. Love to see that, Marnon.
Yeah.
New school record, LeJay Jones.
Records are made to be broken. Good job, man. He's tough. Talking about a great basketball player. McLeod is one of the best to ever come through Florida State.
Yep. Well, we've had 2 opportunities at deep balls. We got to catch those things, right?
Hey, catch the ball when your number is called. It's the key to the game, baby.
Yep.
Got to catch the rock, man. 2 big plays we let go.
Yeah, got to make a play. So Deuce and Danzy both have had opportunities. Out of the timeout, 2nd and 10 at our own 43-yard line. No score, 9:13 left first quarter. 2 receivers left and right. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Castellanos to throw. Tommy whips it to the right side. Caught by McCoy out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Second grab of the game. That was pretty from Tommy.
Yeah, it was a nice corner route right there by McCoy. And Castellanos was able to find him out there right in between the corner and the safety right there on that cover 2.
That's our Allstate Good Hands catching the game. Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. We hand it off near side. Sawchuk takes a pop across the 35 of NC State to the 34, and Fordham made the tackle. 10.3 tackles per game, the most by any player in Power 4 college football.
Yeah, has a nose for the football for sure.
NC State has allowed opening drive touchdowns to start a game 6 times. This is how you grab the momentum early in a game. Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 left. 2nd down and 9 for the 34-yard line. Lucas in motion, right to left, fake the pop pass, under pressure, throws on the run, high pass, bobbled and picked off on the 10-yard line by Marshall. 10, 15, 20, and ripped down by Deuce Robinson at the 27-yard line. McCoy was open. It's just a bad ball by Castellanos, and he throws his 7th interception.
The location of the ball is going to be crucial, where that ball is at for the running back, the wide receivers. And that time, Tommy, trying to avoid pressure, steps up in the pocket, but sails that ball over the receiver's head, wide open if he's able to complete it.
Barnon, he had some happy feet as the pocket collapsed. He threw off balance and was not set in his footwork.
And that's really been him over the last 3 weeks, is not being able to set that foot. When you a precision pass, you have to make sure you're stepping into the throw, and he's throwing off the back foot a whole lot, and it's just hard to control the accuracy when you're throwing off the back foot.
Just the 10th turnover grab this season by NC State. Their turnover margin now -3. Timeout on the field with 8:01 left first quarter, no score. We're back after this local timeout.
AgPro has been family owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure that your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. That's baranoac.com.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Lux, Link Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Built on 100 years of tradition, 10,000 players opt in each year for this one-of-a-kind experience. 1.5 million fans join them in person, while over 95 million fans watch the most interesting celebrations, from the mountains to the desert, the city to the beach, distributing over $100 million to the participating institutions and positively impacting communities across the country. This means something. This is bowl season, a celebration of college football.
Hey, Knowles fans, can't make it a dope? No worries. American Social is your official FSU watch party spot. From Boca to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to Tampa and Orlando, we've got crate-worthy food, drinks, and game day vibes to keep you chopping all season long. Check them out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Down the sidelines with Tom Block, TB. Man, we were moving it. We had them. Just shot ourselves in the foot on that one.
We did. The good news, and maybe we knew this going in, I mean, every receiver has been open. I mean, every pass play, we've had a chance there. We've just dropped two, and that was an errant throw, and you called it exactly right. A little bit of happy feet because McCoy was wide open on that play.
Yep. So, after the Marshall interception, that's his first of the year, Hollywood Smothers the back in the backfield. 1st and 10, they give to Smothers, and he's going to be grabbed and dropped. Ripped down after a short gain of 1 or 2. Cryer was in there. Daryl Jackson getting in there as well. The big fella, number 6, ripping him down.
Yeah, good job of fighting through the block right there by Jackson, and then Cryer coming in to help clean up the tackle.
7:40 in county first quarter. No score. Second drive of the night for C.J. Bailey and company. And it's 2nd down and 8. NC State at their own 24-yard line. Smothers off to the right of Bailey in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Bailey to throw. Bailey, pocket collapsing out in the flat. Caught. Smothers, 30. A grab by Herring and dropped by a number of Knowles. Jackson out there, Earl Little, and others. Flying out, making a play. Gain of about 3, and we got a 3rd and short now.
Good job right there by the linebacker getting there. Wish he could have got there just a step faster, but good pressure on the quarterback. The receiver was right in his face. He had to try to get that ball out, and he got it out to the safety valve.
So 3rd and 2 from the 35-yard line. Right hash, 2 receivers right. Yeah, Anderson wide to the left. Duke Scott, the big back in the backfield with Bailey off to his left. Bailey in the gun. The Miami native at a Chaminade Madonna. Play clock at 7, 6. Bailey looked to the sideline. Now has something he likes. Clap of the hands, chest high snap, handoff, Scott. We bottle it up initially, but Scott's going to get there with great effort, still on his feet. 39-yard line near the 40 by Duke Scott. And that's a 1st down for NC State.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. The first defender there get on those legs. That time Marnu got there, but immediately started trying to pull the ball out. The running back was able to keep those legs turned and pick up the 1st down.
Mandrell Desir in the ball game, along with his twin brother Daryl. Up front, Desir, 5 sacks this season, 2nd most by a Florida State true freshman defensive lineman since Brian Burns had 9.5 in 2016. 1st and 10, Wolfpack at their own 40-yard line. Smothers to the left of Bailey in the gun. They give it to Hollywood Smothers, finds a crease, falling forward out near the 45-yard line. Wiggling his way through, Daryl Desir made the tackle.
Just again, that was one of the keys to the game, making sure that we have enough bodies to take on the blockers that are coming at us. That time we didn't have enough in the box. They had 7 in the box, we only had 6.
Jenkins and McCray in, and Jackson and Daryl Desir are out up front. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 44. Ball right middle. 2 receivers left. Terrell Anderson to the right side. Blitz coming over the middle. Pass caught. That's Jolie, the tight end. He's tough to bring down. Finally wrestled down at the 47-yard line of FSU by Cryer, Edwin Joseph, and Omar Graham. First down.
Yep, we know that they're going to find a way to get the ball to their tight end. A good player out there at that position. So, again, you have to account for him and make sure that you're able to make plays on him. He's going to be there for you all night. They're going to definitely try to get it to him, so safeties be ready.
Team high 38th reception on the year, 4.1 per game, 5th of all FBS tight ends. Left hash, 1st and 10 from the 47 of Florida State. Bailey fakes a toss, going to throw, fires down the seam, caught Jolie, and he's ripped down at the hip by Earl Little at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 12, and another NC State first down, right down the seam.
Yep, just attacking the seams right now. It looks like we might be in the zone, and they're just finding a hole in that zone and getting it right in the middle of the field to one of their best players.
C.J. Bailey has 5 of his first 5 for 21 yards to start this game. 1st and 10, Wolfpack at the FSU 34-yard line, middle of the field. Two receivers tight to the line to the left, receiver tight to the line to the right. Jolie wing to the right side. They hand it off to Smothers, right up the gut. He's grabbed and tackled from behind by Williams. Cryer also in there. We bottled that thing up pretty well in the middle. Nice job, gain of about 2.
Yeah, good job by the defense right there. And I think really because we had a lot more players closer to the line of scrimmage, you knew they were going to run that football right there. And that's what they want to try to get done. Now you have to make sure that you don't let the quarterback get around the corner and get outside with his legs.
Duke Scott in the ball game, the back in the backfield. Trips to the right side, receiver wide left. 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line. And here comes Bailey on the run, wiggling through past the 30 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you just had to know that that play was coming. This guy, when he has a good game, he's averaging 6 yards a carry, over 6 yards a carry when they're trying to get him involved in the run game. So you have to make sure you take away that element of their offense.
Gain of 5, K.J. Kirkland, the Jacksonville native, made the tackle. 3rd and 3 from the 27, going in. 3rd and 3, might be 4-down territory. NC State doesn't kick many field goals. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Scott the back in the backfield. Bailey to throw, looking left, knocked away last second. Oh, they're going to call throw a flag, goodness. Man, Ashlyn Barker was right there. I thought that was timed pretty darn well. And our back judge throws a flag as he was battling Dante Daniels.
Pass interference, defense number 27. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Man, I got to see that again. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was too. And what's crazy about that is that the ref that had the best angle at it, that was right behind the play, didn't throw the flag. It was the ref from in the middle of the field, 20 yards away, that threw that thing.
Yeah, it's a little contact on the arm before the ball got there.
Got it.
A little bit. So that's going to make it a first down. 1st and 10 from the 23 now. Going in, 3:02 left, first quarter, no score. And now whistles, and NC State is unorganized. They need to call a timeout. The head man, Dave Doran, not happy with that.
North Carolina State.
And we have a timeout on the field. With 3:02 remaining first quarter, no score. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo crisps. Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app. You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, Knowles fans, some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Military Appreciation Night and Purple Heart recipients were just honored on the field. What a great moment. But I want to hang out with my guy Sparky Wingo, bar none. A 1969 Purple Heart recipient from the U.S. Army. That boy, I bet he can tell you some stories right there.
Yes, for sure.
No doubt. Let's go to the sidelines. Tom Block with a sideline update. Tom, you just shut her down right now if we can.
Yeah, I'm going to go see if I can find Sparky and get some of those stories from him. Going back to that pass interference play, I happen to be standing in the end zone, so similar view to the back judge. And my initial thought was I was surprised I didn't see a flag, and then it came in. Looked like the right hand of Barker was on the receiver there a little bit early, and I think that's what the back judge saw.
Yep. So PI call. Out of the timeout by Dave Doran, winningest coach in NC State history, 92-70 coming in. They're trying to get to a bowl game with a win. They've been to 5 straight bowl games. 6 would be the second longest all time. Knowles trying to get to bowl game number 51. NC State going in after the Castellanos interception, 1st and 10 at the FSU 23-yard line. Smothers off to the left of Bailey in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Tight end to the left side. Blitz coming. Bailey pumps, fires for the end zone as a man caught. Touchdown, Terrell Anderson. We came with a blitz. They threw it where the blitz was coming from, and Anderson has his 5th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how he had so many steps and got behind Wilson on that play. Wilson's usually solid back there in coverage, and that time he just lets the receiver get right behind him. I don't know if it was a double move or what. The safety and the corner out of position on that play.
Earl Little and Jerry Wilson. I think Jerry was peeking and thought he had safety help. And there was a miscommunication there.
That's why it's so important to seize the moment on offense last time. 2 opportunities to make big plays, then the interception. Have to seize the moment.
Extra point by Kanoa Vine set is up, and it is good. And so NC State takes that Castellanos INT and goes down the field. 9 plays, 73 yards, 5:05 off the clock. And we talk about great starts and why this is a tough place to play. To your point, Marnon, in the last 9 matchups, NC State has outscored Florida State now 92-17 in the first quarter.
Wow.
That goes to tell you, it paints a picture of why it's so important. Like you said, we got a fast start, got to get it going, and we haven't done that once, unfortunately.
Yeah, really had a chance to force this quarterback to get it, because you always want the opposing quarterback to have to play from behind. That means he has to throw the football in. When this young man has to play from behind, he hadn't been that successful. That's why you want to jump out. But, hey, man, you got to let it go now. Next series, got to put that in the back of your mind and come out here and execute again. That's what it's all about, executing the game plan, and that means catching the football when it's thrown your way.
Nick Kotachinsky, the walk-on, missed 6 games this season due to appendicitis. Ouch. We'll boot this one left or right. Jalen Lucas, Roydell Williams back deep. This is returnable. Lucas from the 4, 5, 10, 15 to the 20. Spinning off a tackler, but he's going to be ripped down near the 20-yard line. After returns last week of 37 and 39 at NC State, Lucas with a return of 16 right there.
Yeah, I think he could have hit that one just a little bit harder right there. The blocking, it definitely wasn't there as like it was last week on those couple of returns, but it looks like they're going to give us an opportunity to make plays on kickoff returns, so we got to be prepared for that next time.
Usman Chroma, his first action, he's the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left and right. Right middle, 1st and 10 at our own 20-yard line, trailing 7-0. C.J. Bailey, touchdown pass, Terrell Anderson, Bailey's 20th of the season. Pittman motions wing to the right side. Clap of the hands, fake the handoff, fires over the middle, caught McCoy and drilled at the 25 and a light flag.
Yeah,
thrown.
that's helmet.
Yeah,
That helmet right there.
Hit helmet high, and that is going to be a penalty. Catch was made after a gain of 6. That's Tristan Teasdale, the freshman, and Leesburg, Virginia, and McCoy is down.
Personal foul, targeting, defense number 22. That plays under further review.
Now look, why this is big, NC State is a mash unit in the secondary. They are without numerous players, and Teasdale himself is the only true freshman to start games on defense. He started the past 2. He was a corner who has moved to safety due to all these injuries. They've had 7 different combos, make it 8 tonight, at free safety, strong safety, and nickel. And it is a Sunstop second look as we attend to LaWayne McCoy, who had gotten off to a great start. He's caught all 3 of Castellano's passes so far.
Yeah, he did. It was a good job right there securing that ball before he got that hit right there. And it looks like he led with the crown of the helmet. I'm not sure how much of it he got. It looks like he gets him right above the shoulder, but it gets the eardrum or the ear hole right there of the receiver. So I don't think this is going to be overturned, but I've been wrong before.
That's targeting. Yep. And it only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Yeah, there's no way this gets overturned. And that means Teasdale will get ejected. And NC State's down another player in the secondary. Now McCoy is up. He is foggy.
Yeah, and it just concerns me how long the ref is taking to look at this, because if it was, you know, it's almost like they're trying to find a way not to call this right now. But looking at this, it would be hard, and I know the Florida State fans would be upset if this one is overturned.
Game Day Operations Center in Uptown Charlotte. You get that tonight on TV. I mean, it's helmet-to-helmet contact to the head or neck area.
I just wonder why does he take, hey, ref, come on now.
Make it happen. Taking a peek at it now, we've got our ruling.
After further review, there is no foul for targeting.
See, I knew it, man. I just had a feeling.
My goodness.
I just had a feeling, man. When the ref is taking that long to look at it, they're trying to figure out a way to overturn it. And that's exactly what happened on that play, man. They looked at it long enough that he was able to talk himself into the people up in Charlotte, were able to talk themselves out of letting that stick.
And LaWayne McCoy's going right to the locker room. He's not even messing with the tent. So that's too bad, because McCoy, 3 catches for 45 yards. All of our passing output tonight. Second down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Left hash, 2 receivers left and right, and a flag. We moved.
Yes, what is Pittman doing? Why do you have to take that reset right there on that particular play?
Ball start.
Like, dude, for real?
Offense, number 13. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So, that'll back us up, back to the 20-yard line, and back where we started this drive at 2nd and 10. 2:34 left, first quarter. Down 7-0. Yeah, he did. He moved. So, penalty on Randy Pittman Jr. 2nd and 10 left hash, same formation. Croma to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Gonna throw it. Tommy. Now will take off and run. Has an alley. 25. Grabbed by Fordham. Ripped down near the 30-yard line. And that's a first down. Move those chains for FSU. Another first down powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
And get a little bit tougher on your blocking there, Croma. I think if you clean up that linebacker, Tommy's still running. But a good job of Tommy recognizing it, seeing he had a bunch of green grass in front of him, and was able to pick up the first down.
Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-0 NC State. 1st and 10 at our own 30. Croma to the left of Castellanos in the gun. Fake the handoff, throws over the middle. Caught at the 40-yard line. And grabbed that time by Javen Boggs. There you go.
Boggs.
A Boggs sighting, his 6th grab of the year. Been battling injuries.
Look, crossing right there, a little down and in, able to get the ball. Nice catch right there. Good throw by the quarterback.
That's another first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Gain of 10. 2 receivers left and right. Croma to the right of Castellanos in the gun. 1st and 10 from the 40. Tommy will throw it again. Stepping up, May take off and run. He will. 45, 50, slides down to the 48-yard line. Rather 49 of NC State. Fordham the tackle again. Gain of 11. We're moving it now.
Good job again, taking what the defense is giving you right there. Right now they're running behind the receivers. Everybody has their back turned to the quarterback. Pick up the yardage.
1st and 10 at the NC State 49, right hash. Castellanos, handoff, Chroma. Spins off a tackler, then ripped back. After a gain of about 2 yards, he got smacked up pretty good that time. Fordham again, Teasdale in there also.
Yeah, that's why I want to see him lower his shoulders, man, and run through that defender as opposed to dancing in the hole right there. Just he's nifty, he's big nifty, man, but you got to put those pads down, those shoulder pads down, and run through a guy every once in a while.
35 seconds left first quarter. 2nd and 8 from the 47-yard line. Deuce wide to the right, trips to the left side. Pittman in motion left to right. Jet sweep, Pittman has blockers, 40, 35, down near the 33-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Randy Pittman Jr. with a jet sweep. Assad Brown made the tackle.
Well called play right there. You see the defense is really trying to get downhill and not really concerned about the outside run. And that time we're able to run a sweep basically with the tight end to get outside for good yardage.
Final 3 seconds of the quarter. Don't know if we'll run a play here. 2, 1, clock at zeros. First quarter is in the books. Into 1 here in Raleigh. NC State leading Florida State 7-0. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nan. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Oh. Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Hey Noles fans, show your team spirit with the Noll Pass Toll Sticker or the new Noll Pass Uni. Enjoy nonstop toll travel throughout Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina, or travel even farther with the 19-state Noll Pass Uni. Plus, you can score volume toll savings. Find out why Noll Pass is your best play to save on tolls and time at GetNollPass.com. That's GetNollPass.com. Noll Pass. It's how Noles do tolls. A product of ePass owned and operated by the Central Florida Expressway Authority.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Back here in the studio, we'll get you back out to Carter-Finley where Florida State trails NC State 7-0 after one quarter. I'm Mario Masudi here for the Coke Zero scoreboard passionate fans. And an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. The big games this weekend in college football. Mizzou at Oklahoma in a top 25 battle, as well as 15th-ranked USC at 7th-ranked Oregon in a top 15 battle. In the ACC, Miami at Virginia Tech, Pitt at Georgia Tech, Duke goes to Carolina, and Louisville goes to SMU. So we're keeping our eye on that one. But, boys, as I come back to you, high above Carter-Finley Stadium, the Seminoles ran 15 plays offensively in the first quarter. 6 of them went at least 10 yards. It feels like some chunk plays are available for Tommy Castellanos in this offense over there in Raleigh.
Yeah, amen to that, Aria. We can definitely, we've seen it. It can happen tonight. No doubt about it. As we are live inside the Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth, our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Bar none. Missed opportunities again. Unfortunately, the name of the game on the road this season, but we got a nice drive brewing here. Let's cash in.
Yeah, got to finish it off. And I just I was thinking about it during the break. No one stops this offense. And you look at this offense, it's really always been them stopping themselves with self-inflicted wounds. But a good drive so far right now. Need to finish this thing off with a touchdown and tie it up.
Just joining us, Wayne McCoy took a shot on a slant route from Tristan Teasdale and has left the game. Helmet-to-helmet contact was called targeting, then overruled. Somehow, I have no idea, but overruled by Charlotte. Castellanos will throw. Blitz coming. Looks right, fires right, deflected and incomplete. Man, what a play. Getting up high, Kenny Soares Jr. flew. He soared through the air on that one and knocked it down.
Yeah, he got right in the passing lane right there. Was able to get a paw on the ball and deflect it.
Wow. Balanced offense for Gus Malzahn. 55 passing yards, 53 rushing yards in that first quarter. 2nd and 10 from the NC State 33-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Tommy to throw, setting up a screen, whips it out in the flat, caught Sawchuk, 30-yard line, carrying tacklers to the 27-yard line. Gain of 6 yards. Teasdale and others in on the play, and now a 3rd and medium.
Good job right there by Sawchuk. And right there, that was put on the place that Castellanos could throw. They had a little bit of pressure coming in on him. He got the ball out of his hands quick, and decent game right here. Definitely need to get this 3rd down right here.
12th catch of the year. No Samuel Singleton Jr. tonight. Unavailable due to injury. 3rd and 5 from the 28. Left hash. Pittman motions wing to the left side. Castellanos looking right, looking middle, pocket collapsing. Tommy in trouble, now rolling left, throws it towards the end zone, has a man, and it's bobbled and dropped after contact by Javen Boggs and Devin Marshall again. He's the guy that's been beaten 3 times, and somehow he got back and knocked that away.
Tommy just couldn't locate the receiver fast enough, and if he puts just a little bit more zip on that ball, the defender's not able to get to it.
I should have caught it, Mar.
Yeah, definitely should have went up and got that one.
That was more of a drop than anything the defender did. All right, this one from 46, left hash for Weinberg. Would tie his season long. Orla snap, Shimeno Nahone. Good snap, spot, kick, line drive, has plenty of leg and drilled it. It is good by Weinberg. Down to the sidelines, Tom Block, TV, we're on the board.
We are. First coach that greeted Boggs off the sideline, he immediately put his hands over his head as if to say, go attack the ball, don't let it come into you. That was the issue there. Unfortunately, I'm happy we're on the board. Tommy could have run for that first, and on the previous play, there was a missed face mask. The entire sideline was screaming at the official for not calling it, but at least we got through.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we got points on the board. 10 play, 52-yard drive, 3:44 off the clock. Scott and Wallace, successful drive summary. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. 7-3 the score, early second quarter. NC State on top. We're back after this local timeout.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU. Hey, Noles fans, join us each and every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens in Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with the head coach Mike Norvell. Enjoy food and drinks at the FSU-themed bar and grill. Hear from the head coach, players, assistants, staff members, and more. Watch it on ABC 27, stream it on all Florida State platforms, and listen on the Seminole Sports Network from Legends. Join us each and every Monday night, 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens in Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life. Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia. TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win and an ice-cold Bud Light, because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. And grab one at Bowden's in Collegetown, the home of Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Our final show of the season, Monday night, leading up to the Florida game, 7 to 8 p.m., Bowden's in Collegetown, the host site of Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. All right, so we got a field goal on the board there. Jake Weinberg from 46, his 12th field goal of the year. Duke Scott back deep, Weinberg booting it left to right, and that is a hammer. And through the end zone, caught by Matt Moore back there. Equipment man, making a play. All right. You were saying during the break, you want to turn over here. Bring a little juice for the defense.
Yeah, defense right now, I think they have a good opportunity to get to the quarterback. Just got to make sure you account for the running back again, out of the backfield catching the ball. You know that the quarterback at some point is going to try to use his legs to make some plays, but first thing you want to do is win the battle of first down.
Daryl Desir, Daniel Lyons, Daryl Jackson, Amari Williams up front for Tony White's defense. Nicholson and Thompson, the linebackers. Charles Lester in the game at corner. Like to see that. Along with Duty Arnu. 1st and 10 for the 25. Handoff Smothers. Bottled up, bouncing to the outside. He's grabbed by Kirkland and others and ripped back. Daryl Desir, Amari Williams, but it was Daryl Jackson,
yes,
bar none, who made that play in the middle, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He was 3 yards in the backfield. He blew up the center, and the guard was able to get back there, disrupted that thing before it even got started, and the team was right there to help him clean it up.
That's a loss of 5, and already our 3rd TFL of the night. NC State's offensive lineup has allowed 5 or more TFL 7 times this season. 2nd and 15, back of the 20. Smothers to the right, a Bailey in the gun. Man in motion is Grimes. Bailey to throw. Bailey looking left, looking middle. Now under pressure, rolling right. Jackson chasing, pumping, fires down the field. Pass caught. Jolie, 40, still on his feet. 45, carrying defenders to the 48-yard line. Carrying Joseph and Kirkland. That's a gain of 28.
Yeah, way too much time right there. The quarterback had forever to let something open up right there. Good pressure initially, trying to get back there and flush him, but not able to get there and seal the deal. We have to be able to get home on some of those blitzes. The linebackers and safeties have to get home.
Jolie, 3 catches, 48 yards. 1st and 10 from the 48, right hash. Trips to the left side. Handoff Smothers running right. Tackled down the line by Daniel Lyons. Gain of 1. Lyons, great job collapsing down his 18th tackle of the season.
Yeah, textbook right there. The tackle disappeared, and you're taught to stay right down the line of scrimmage and chase that thing down. And that's what he was able to do. Stay right along the line of scrimmage and stop that play for a 1-yard gain.
12:25 and counting, 2nd quarter. 7-3 NC State. 2nd and 9 at their own 49-yard line. Right hash just on top of that toughy NC State Wolfpack logo at midfield. Bailey, handoff, Smothers up the gut, has an alley. Cross midfield to the 47-yard line before Thompson brings him down. Also Daryl Desir in there as well. Here comes a 3rd and medium.
And this is where if you're going to go man-to-man out there, you have to make sure you have somebody accounting for the quarterback right there so he doesn't get a chunk play on you with his legs.
3rd and 5 from the FSU 47, right middle. 7-3 NC State, 11:45 and counting until halftime. Duke Scott, the back in the backfield. Trips to the left side, receiver wide right. Keep an eye on Jolie, the tight end. He's the 3rd receiver down here, closest to the line. Bailey, chest high snap, looking left, pumping, may run. He's grabbed and brought down from behind. Ball's out. The ball is out. Stephon Thompson and Daryl Jackson got there. Bailey fumbled it. You call for a turnover, bar none. Did we get it?
Give it to bar none.
Still sorting it through. We've
yes!
got it.
Let's go.
Amari Williams has a fumble recovery.
Let's go.
Barnon, you're a prophet.
Fumble recovered by Florida State. First down.
Fumble by C.J. Bailey. He turns it over. You call for it, my friend. We got one.
Yeah, man. Action you shall receive. Excellent job by the defense on that play. And way to finish that thing off as the quarterback is falling to the ground. He gets that ball ripped out of there. I want to say that was Williams maybe on the play pulling that ball out. But a great job right there by the defense to get this turnover, give the offense excellent field position to get down here and get another score.
Stephon Thompson ripped it out of there. Nice job by big number 7. Darrell Jackson in on it as well. Great job, and Amari Williams with a fumble recovery.
Yep. Great job, defense, right there. That's what you got to have.
On the field is a fumble recovered by Florida State. That play is under further review.
All right. Well, it's a Sun Stop second look. Was his knee down?
That ball was moving to me.
Before the ball came out.
But I don't know. Like I said, man, we don't have a whole lot of luck with Charlotte.
No. And be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia. Join Sunstop Rewards today. Shop more, save more. Sunstop. So, well, we thought it was targeting for sure on the first one. Charlotte said no. And now we're looking at it here. So, looking at the replay, his right knee was down. Was the ball coming out before his right knee touched the ground is the question. Also a reminder, it was third down on the play. It was third down, so most likely you'll see a punt. Is that ball coming out?
Yeah, that ball, he looked like he's in distress right there, and that ball is starting to come out. The knees are just touching.
The knee is down, the ball is moving. And the ruling on the field was a fumble.
Do they have enough to turn it over is the key.
Yep. Well, I thought for sure that was targeting on the first one. Got that wrong. To me, the ball is moving and coming out, and the ruling on the field's a fumble.
And if that doesn't happen, Jeff, I'm going to have to start thinking about a little bit of home cooking.
Yeah. And taking a long look at it in our Sunstop second look is Florida State football, presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. And it looks like the defense is coming back on the field.
After further review, the runner was down before the ball came out. It was a fourth down and 7 at the 49-yard line.
What do I know?
Just ripping the emotion away.
Jeez.
But a good job of we getting this ball back. Good stop right there by the defense. Won't have as great a field position unless Squirrel can get it done right here, but another opportunity to go down and get a score.
That's our second sack, rather our third sack and 5th TFL of the night. Great effort by the Florida State front. So it's Noonkester to punt it away. Love to see it from this defense. Getting after Bailey. Jake Mann to snap it. Squirrel back at his own 7-yard line. Good snap. Noonkester trying to pin him deep. High end over end punt. And White calls for a fair catch at the 15-yard line. That's where Tommy Castellanos and company will start when we come back. With 10:52 left, second quarter, Florida State's defense stepping up and slowing down the NC State offense. Wolfpack leading 7-3. We are back after this timeout.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
In Florida Blue, dedicated to helping people and communities achieve better health. That's why they're committed to providing affordable, high-quality health care to Floridians. Just like the Seminoles strive for excellence on the field, Florida Blue strives to make a positive impact on the lives of those they serve. Florida Blue, helping you achieve better health every day. Visit FloridaBlue.com to learn more. Down the sidelines with Tom Block, a sideline update. Tom, I like the way this defense is moving around up front tonight. What are you seeing down there?
Yeah, so does Tony White. I was watching him. He was talking to the defensive line and basically giving them some kudos for the way they're playing. And then he got interrupted by Mike Norvell, who came down, just looked at everybody. He was pleased too, but he said, every play, keep doing your job. You know, that's what Mike Norvell preaches, and that's what he was preaching right there. But, yeah, the offense needs to get going. The defense has done a nice job thus far, though.
Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barnum-Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Aria Masudi, Peyton Russell, Warren Dunleavy, Christopher James, David Maddox back in the studio. 10:52 left, second quarter, down 7-3. First and 10 from the 15. The handoff, Jalen Lucas looking for room, bouncing around, not much doing. Fordham got him again, number 1. And wow, some late fisticuffs as Pittman got tangled up with Kenny Soares, but no flags.
Yeah, have to be careful with that after the play. You're on the road, and penalties again are momentum killers, drive killers.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 14. Backed up, left hash, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lucas the back in the backfield. To the left of Castellanos in the gun. He motions out. Tommy to throw. Tommy steps up. He's going to take off as an alley. 25-30. Tommy slides down to the 33-yard line. Making the 31-yard line. They back him up. Restarts his slide. Great block down the field by Gunnar Hansen, says Andy Surratt. Move those chains for FSU.
Great job and good decision. Good quick decision to get out of the pocket when you see all that green grass.
Gain of 15. Handoff Lucas again. Big push up front. Out near the 34-yard line. Only a gain of 3, but wow. The line of scrimmage moved in a big way. Soares on the tackle.
Yeah, right there. I think if Lucas hits that just a little quicker, he gets more yardage right there. But a good job, like you said, of the offensive line getting pushed. Get these running backs a crease, a little bit of daylight. They will make things happen. 2nd and 7 from the 34. Left hash. The Noles, 72 rushing yards, 60 passing yards. 132 total, down 7-3. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Douglas motions. Here's the give. Sawchuk breaks a tackle. 35, breaks another one. Falling forward near the 39-yard line. All right. Marshall made the tackle. Gritty run that time by 37. Yeah, man, that was almost a great play right there. They run the blitz. One of the blitzers able to get his hand on the thigh ankle and get just enough of a trip up, man. But if he's able to hit that thing flush, man, he probably scores on that.
3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line. Down 7-3, 8:50 and counting, second quarter. Trips to the right side, deuce wide left. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Pittman in motion, right to left. Handoff Sawchuk. Grab to the 40, fighting. He's fighting, it's going to be close. Depends on the mark. And what's the ruling?
keep those legs churning. I don't know, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do as the running back, and
That's
he gets the first down.
Yep. Man, what a great job.
Yeah, just pure effort right there. And that's, I mean, if you keep those legs churning, you keep your center of gravity low, you're always going to be able to fall forward and pick up that extra yard. And a great job by Sawcheck of being able to execute that every time, mostly every time he runs the ball.
Want to, and more want to that time by Sawchuck. Quick to the huddle. 1st and 10 from the 41. Castellanos. Now we have whistles, and Mike Norvell saw something he didn't like and called a timeout. Play clock was heading to 0.
Timeout, Florida State. Second of the half. Please reset the game clock to 8:01.
So we use our second timeout of the half. 1 remaining. 8:01 left until halftime. We have it 1st and 10 at our own 41-yard line. NC State leading the Noles 7-3. Going down the sidelines with Tom Block. TB.
I'm just thinking, and I don't have the stats in front of me, obviously, Jeff, but does Deuce have a catch or even a target since the first play of the game?
He does not, no.
It seems like right now would be a good time to get the Deuce loose.
There you go. I feel it. Hopefully after this timeout, big play alerts on the way. Timeout on the field. We're down 7-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CG C1527613.
Hey, fellow Floridians.
We're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, feel that energy, Noles fans. Everge is energizing the future as Florida State Athletics official electrification and renewable energy partner. Everge is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV right here at FSU. So when you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the field with you, energizing the future of energy. Everged, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. Out of the timeout, 1st and 10 at our own 41-yard line. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield. We give it to him. Great push up front. Look at that pile move across the 45. Out near the 46-yard line. I tell you what, that FSU offensive line, they're doing some mauling right now.
And that's what you got to do. Keep them honest in the run game, and you'll be able to go back over the top, take some shots down the field. Hadn't done that since the first series of the first drive.
2nd and 5 from the 46. Pittman in motion right to left. Handoff Williams again. Breaks a tackle. Midfield. Roydell out to the 46-yard line. Had a big crease in the big alley as Brown made the tackle, made the play. Another first down powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Huge hole that time. The running back had to pick up yardage.
1st and 10 for the 46. Tommy going to keep it. He pulls it. Breaks a tackle out near the 40-yard line. Brought down by Brown again, and we're seeing something in the running game right now.
Yeah, right now having our way with them, and that's where you'll be able to set up some play action for a big play later on in the game.
4 carries, 41 yards for Castellanos. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Blitz coming. Tommy to throw. Looks left, throws left. Incomplete. Wide of Deuce Robinson. Far sideline at the 30-yard line. Marshall on in coverage. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, another one that I think the Deuce should have caught right there. Anytime that ball touches your hand as a receiver, you're supposed to bring it in.
I think it's 4 down territory here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Down 7-3. 3rd and 5 from the NC State 40. 6:59 left until halftime. To the receivers left, 2 to the right. Pittman wing to the right, empty backfield. 3rd and 5 from the 40. And now a timeout called by Dave Doran.
Timeout.
All right.
North Carolina State. Second charge of this half. 30-second timeout.
Let that chess match continue between Mike Norvell and Dave Doran. And we have a timeout. 6:59 remains. Second quarter. 7-3 NC State. Well, big day tomorrow for our guy, the legend Andy Surratt. He's making a cross-country trip to Eugene, Oregon. His son Tyler and his wife Catherine, they're celebrating their wedding, their marriage tomorrow in Eugene, Oregon. And the legend here with us tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Gonna have some fun.
Congrats, baby.
Can you see him on the dance floor tomorrow night?
Oh, man, it's on.
It's on. Hope to see a video. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Out of the timeout. To the receivers left and right. Pittman wing to the right side. Empty backfield. Make the pop pass. Now Tommy looking to run to the left side. Cuts it up, and he's short of the line to gain. A gain of 2 to the 38-yard line. Brought down by Sebastian Harsh, the Wyoming transfer, and we're going to go for it.
Yeah, they were just ready for that play. They had the perfect defense lined up for it, and it appears they had a spy on the quarterback too, so they already had somebody designated for Tommy.
4th and 3 from the NC State 38, left hash, empty backfield. Trips left, 2 receivers right. 4th and 3. Play clock now at 10. Lucas in motion left to right, lines up in the backfield. Tommy to throw, twist up front, rolling right, on the run, going to take off and run, cuts it back, flies through the air to the 31-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Tommy's getting it done with his legs tonight, boys.
Yeah, he is, man. He's making great decisions out there. He's letting those defenders get out of there, and as soon as they clear out, he's able to pick up some nice yardage.
Going quickly, 1st and 10 from the 31. Castellanos to throw. Stepping up, looking. Now flush to the left side. He'll run again. Tommy, 30, 25, out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A gain of 7 more yards. Castellanos already at 57 yards rushing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to give it to us, man, if they're going to drop out of there like that, give a dangerous runner. I mean, Castellanos has been able to make some plays with his legs all year. They're going to give us that, man. Keep pulling that ball down and picking up the yardage they'll give you.
2nd and 3 from the 24-yard line. 7-3 NC State. 5:25 and counting, second quarter. Sawchuk in the pistol. Castellanos in the gun. Deuce wide to the right. 2 receivers left. Pittman wing to the right side. Hands it off Sawchuk. Up the middle. Past the 20. Falling forward near the 17-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Another first down powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Churning out there. Good job of turning those legs, but a better job by the offensive line opening up those creases in there for the running backs.
Again, handoff Sawchuk on 1st and 10. Flag thrown by the line judge on the near side when the ball was snapped. Were they offsides?
Looks like it.
Illegal formation on the offense. More than 4 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's our 3rd penalty of the night. That will back us up to the 22-yard line. 1st and 15 on the illegal formation. And tonight, thus far, 20 carries, 121 yards on the ground, 6.1 yards a pop. Running it well. We've struggled to run the ball on the road, averaging 166 yards per game. We're at 121 already. 1st and 15 from the 22. And a flag thrown again at the line. Can we move again?
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Adrian Medley. Richie Leonard tried to give it a go tonight. He was dressed, does not look like he will play. Jacob Rizzi is starting at left guard, his 2nd start of the season, 7th at Florida State.
Yeah, right there. It's just, we talk about what stops this offense, and it's not really the defenses. It's the offense stopping themselves by self-inflicted wounds. So, man, you got to cut that out, especially if you're trying to win on the road.
First and 20 at the 27-yard line. Williams to the right, of Castellanos in the gun. They give it to him. He's got a big hole to the 25, falling forward to the 19-yard line. A gain of 8 for Roydell Williams, and nearly got it all back right there. Wow.
Yeah, good run right there. And, I mean, these holes are big enough that the running backs got to get through them and make plays.
5 carries, 30 yards. 15th play of the drive. Tommy keeps it. Castellanos slides down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 2. And we're back to where the first down started. Soares and Brown on the tackle. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that time they just had a linebacker spy on the quarterback, so there's really nowhere for him to go. Didn't drop back in the pass, and it was almost like he was running that ball right off. He drops back and pass it, make it look like a pass, maybe gets out of there.
16th play of the drive, 3rd and 10 to throw. Whips it to the near side, caught by Boggs, sliding down at the 12-yard line. And short of the line to gain, we're going to kick another field goal.
Man, that right there should have ended with 7 right there. I mean, you're getting points on the board. Again, offense is able to move the ball, but got to finish these drives off with touchdowns.
Nick made the tackle. So, a lengthy drive that started back at our own 15-yard line. Weinberg again, he's made from 46. Right hash, this one from 30. Arnold the snap, Shimeno to hold. The redshirt freshman looking for his 13th field goal of the season. Whistles.
Delay of game.
Oh, my goodness.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
These are little things that you just have to be better at.
Yeah, because what happens is they're little and they don't seem as big now, but by the 4th quarter, you look back at some of the opportunities that you've had to be able to make plays, and then you look back at things like this, the penalties, and not being able to get in for the touchdown.
Down the sidelines with Tom Block, TB.
It also gets the crowd a little more amped up because they feel like they're making a difference causing these penalties.
Yep. So now this one from 35 for Weinberg. Good snap, spot, kick has plenty of leg, and he missed it.
That's what happens. That's what happens right there. You have so many things going bad, and it just culminates and finishes it off like that.
Man.
Back-to-back penalties in your red zone will result in things like that.
I'll tell you what, that's right over the top of the upright. If you watch this replay, to me, it looks like it's good. It's right over the top of the upright. And it's close. I guess you could say once it crossed that line, it might have been a little bit to the right, but it would look like it was right over the top of it. And a miss by Weinberg after 3 penalties offensively. The give to Hollywood Smothers. And the ball came out, I think, late, and NC State now they got back on it. Smothers drilled by Darrell Jackson Jr. Gain of about 2. He's playing a good game tonight.
Yeah, he is. Right now, the centers and guard cannot do anything with him. Needs to finish this thing off, play like this until those 3 zeros are left on the clock at the end of the game.
2:30 and counting left until halftime. 7-3 NC State. Just like we called it, a high-scoring game, right? Man, hard to figure out. Trips to the right side, receiver wide left. Now Jolie in motion, lines up wing to the left side. 2nd and 8. Bailey, hand off to Smothers. He's chasing it to the near sideline, breaks a tackle, and ripped down at the 27, 28-yard line. And we have whistles and flags. Ashlyn Barker made the tackle, got a flag right in the middle of the line.
Holding, offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's Jacarius Peak, the veteran from Valdosta. It's his 30th straight start. Call for holding. Their first penalty of the night.
You have an opportunity to get this ball back right here. If you get a stop right here, you're going to be forced into a pass, and I think they'll be forced to pass this ball to try to get out of here. I don't think they'll try to get down the field all the way. They don't want to give up a turnover, but good opportunity right now for the defense to put some pressure on this quarterback and try to create a turnover for us.
C.J. Bailey is 7 of his first 7 for 71
The game
yards and a
clock
touchdown.
will start on the snap. Game clock operator, let's put 2:10 back up on the game clock. Thank you.
You're welcome. Riley Johnson, Cordial, and Raleigh tonight. So after the holding penalty, 2nd and 10, rather 2nd and 15. Wolfpack of their own 15. They give it to Smothers. Bounces to the outside left side. Popped by Jaden Jones and Ashlyn Barker.
Great
Gain
job.
of about 2 yards, and we're headed to the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, great job
We've
that
reached the
time by
2-minute
Jaden.
timeout.
He's able to get there. He takes on that lead block.
Yeah.
And then he gets back out there to make the play. Nooney Arnu out there. Joseph, good team tackling.
3rd and long coming for NC State when we come back. 2-minute timeout. Wolfpack leading 7-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Oh, Mr. Gecko, is it true what they say about Geico's emergency roadside service?
I'll own up to it. Yes, it's all true.
You mean to say Geico's emergency roadside service really is 24/7?
And it's available on the phone or app. It's all part of getting more with Geico. I don't mean to be rude, but could I scooch past you all? You're standing in the way of my yoga class.
One more, Mr. Gecko, the fans must know. Why yoga?
Well, it helps with my posture. It's my back. It ain't what it used to be.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
It's game day, and Geico's bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 2 minutes left until halftime. 7-3 NC State. But oh, baby, we've had chances tonight. And unfortunately, we've been on offense our own worst enemy tonight with self-inflicted wounds. Defense has been good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. On the road, I mean, you cannot you have to seize every opportunity. And talking about missing that field goal, but having the penalties down there and then not catching the ball in big situations. So we have to make sure we clear all that up after halftime.
Amari Williams, Darrell Jackson, who's playing a great game, Mandrell Desir, and James Williams up front right now. 3rd and 13, Wolfpack at their own 17-yard line. Trips to the right side, receiver wide left, Bailey to throw. Bailey has time now, collapsing, throws it incomplete. Amari Williams and James Williams. And they're going to let the play on. Edwin Joseph picks up the football, and now finally they're going to call it incomplete. But we got to Bailey. He shorted the pass to Hollywood Smothers, his first incompletion of the night.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass, 4th down.
All right. Tell you what, I love this defense tonight, Barr.
Yes, they are doing exactly what they're supposed to do right now, and that's why offense has to make sure that they do their job and hold up their end of the bargain, because defense is giving them every opportunity to make plays to take control of this game.
We should have great field position, and we do have a timeout left with 1:55 remaining. Noonkester stands in his own 3 to punt this one away. Squirrel White in his own 42. Good snap. Noonkester, veteran punter. This is a shorter kick, and White calls for a fair catch at the 47-yard line. Only a punt of 37 yards. We got a chance here now. Got to cash in.
Got plenty of time, too, man. Right now is when you go into your 2-minute offense. I mean, you run at least 20 plays of this every day in practice for this situation. So should be able to get down the field, man. I would say really attack the seams right here and then attack down the field, too. I think you take a shot in here if they bring the safeties up.
One timeout, and we do get the ball coming out of the locker room in the second half as well. Down 7-3, 1:48 left until halftime. First and 10 at our own 47-yard line. Right hash, trips to the left side. Deuce wide to the right. Sawchuck to the left of Castellanos in the gun. Let's get Deuce going here. Yet to get a grab tonight. Tommy, flap of the hands, bell tie snap. Looking right, wings it out there. Nearly picked off. Looking for Deuce. And it was Devin Marshall, who already has one tonight, nearly got number 2.
Yeah, good job there by the DB. He jumped right in front of that, but it's a situation where we didn't get any separation right there away from the receiver, man. That was close. That was supposed to be a big play for him.
So 2nd and 10. Clock stops, 1:44 left until halftime. Down 7-3. Tommy looking to throw. Twist up front. Has time over the middle. Pass caught. Pittman tackled at the 48-yard line of NC State. That's a gain of 5. Fordham is all over the field. Made the play. 3rd and 5. 1:30 and counting. 2 receivers left and right. Castellanos to throw. Castellanos steps up. He may run. Trying to find room. Slips and falls down at the 47-yard line after a gain of 1. Vick, the nickelback, forced him. It's 4th down now. Mike Norvell, what are we going to do?
Looks like he's going to go for it.
He's going to go for it. No, we're going to punt.
Okay. I think that's smart. Man, Tommy he got out of the pocket a little bit too quick that time. He had to move, but he moves up in the pocket and keeps his eyes upfield. He's going to locate an open receiver. That time just got a little anxious to get out of the pocket.
50 seconds and counting. First punt of the night for Mack. Good snap. Chimento with the boot. High end over end kick. And back of the 8-yard line. Fair catch called for by Noah Rogers. And Mac Chimento's first punt of the night. Another punt. Pinning him deep. For Mac, that's punt number 13 inside the 20-yard line. So NC State has it. 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. They do have one timeout remaining. They lead 7-3. Let's see what Dave Doran elects to do here. Will he try and run some plays, get in field goal range, or take a knee and call it a half? We will have Mike Norvell going into the locker room prior to halftime. That's brought to you by ReliaQuest. And, man, we've just stopped ourselves short in many instances once again tonight, unfortunately. Middle of the field, 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. Haley going to throw it, pumping, looking, stepping up. Now he'll run. Thompson trying to chase him, and he's brought down near the 20-yard line by Joseph and Thompson after a gain of 12 to the 19.
Well, it looks like they're still trying to make some plays out there.
Clock stops, and now starts again. 30 seconds and counting. The receivers left and right. Haley will throw. Haley flips it over the middle. Pass is caught, tumbling down at the 25-yard line. As Keenan Jackson, first catch of the night. I think that might do it. Not timeout.
Timeout. North Carolina State. 30-second timeout.
So the
that is their 3rd and final of the half.
Will use their final timeout with 19 seconds left. A gain of 6. Well, we trail 7-3, but we've outgained them 202 to 140. We ran it for 132 first half yards. 5.5 yards a play. 10 yards per completion. As Tommy Castellanos leads the country in yards per completion. But shockingly, we have not been able to get Deuce or Makai Danzy involved tonight after 2 long plays down the field where we thought they had catches and they couldn't hang on.
And that's where we really thought we'd be able to attack them, especially going against the worst secondary in the country. You thought that we'd be a lot better along at the receiver position or at the passing game.
2nd and 4 for the 25. Bailey looking left, will throws it away. And he had Duty Arnew out there looking for Terrell Anderson, who has a touchdown grab tonight. 3rd down, 16 seconds left. So we're talking to Mike Norvell going in to that locker room. I think Tom Block is next to the saxophones over there. There he is. That NC State power sound of the South, they call him. 3rd down. Bailey flips it over the middle, juggled and caught by Jolie for a 1st down at the 31. He caught that with one hand, with his right hand. Bailey wants to spike it. With 10 seconds left, he does. 9 seconds on the clock. Bailey spikes it. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 31.
Defense is saying to the side, no, okay, it's like we thought we had a timeout or something, but got to get back up there for one more play.
Yeah, Florida State does have one timeout remaining. NC State is out of timeouts. Sometimes with those spikes, you feel like you could take a break. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jolie wing to the left side. Bailey to throw. Bailey flush. Bailey throwing on the run, out of bounds, near sideline. Looking for Keenan Jackson again. You had Earl Little over there, Ashlyn Barker over there. Clock stops, 3 seconds left, 3rd and 10. 7-3 NC State. They scored on a touchdown in the 1st quarter. The Noles have points on a 46-yard Jake Weinberg field goal. Weinberg also missed from 35, unfortunately, after a 17-play drive. Could be our final play of the quarter and the half right here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. And they're going to hand it off to Hollywood Smothers. Bouncing it out to the near side. Duty Arnew, flag thrown, couldn't bring him down. Thompson does at the 45-yard line, but hold the phones, we got a flag.
The half is not over. Wait till we clear the field first.
We got a flag. Holding, and Mike Norvell will decline it and call it a half.
Holding. Offense number 75. Penalties decline. That is the end of the 1st half.
That's Anthony Carter Jr., the graduate student out of Charlotte, team captain, the semifinalist for the Campbell Trophy. 1st half's in the books. We have had opportunities again, but penalties, turnover, missed field goal. And NC State leads here at the half by the score of 7-3. Arno, this defense, I think, has been tremendous.
Lights out tonight, man. They're really keeping us in this game. They've given the offense opportunity after opportunity to get down there and take control of this game, get in the end zone. So hopefully they come back out and we can make some adjustments offensively and really just execute, catch the ball when it's thrown to you, and just execute this offense, because they have not stopped us. We've stopped ourselves.
Mike Norvell making his way over to the goal line where Tom Block is at. Let's go down to TB.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Mike, your defense has played great. Daryl Jackson and company have 4 tackles for loss. What's been their key to success so far?
Doing a good job being aggressive. You know, obviously as a talented offense we're going against, got to try to disrupt those guys before they get started, and I think we're doing a good job balancing the pressure, and then you're just seeing those guys play with great technique.
Offensively, you're moving the ball, especially on the ground, but there's been some mistakes. What do you need to do to correct?
We just got to eliminate the mistakes. I mean, we've had, we moved the ball throughout. We've had a missed field goal. We had turnover down on the positive end of the field. We obviously just got to go out there, be able to run, throw, tackle, or run, throw, catch football, and go finish drives.
All right, thank you, Mike. Jeff?
Yep, thank you, Tom. Presented by ReliQuest, a global leader in cybersecurity and a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. ReliQuest AI-powered security operations platform Gray Matter makes security possible for the most trusted enterprise brands in the world. Learn more at ReliQuest.com. Halftime on the way. NC State leading Florida State 7-3. We are back after this timeout.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians. I'm Brenda Marie, pet parent to 7 precious pups and a huge fan of natural gas. Hush, hush, you guys. When it's bath time, we love our natural gas tankless water heater. We get endless hot water when we need it, use less energy, and save money, too. Aw, yes, we do.
Now earn up to a $700 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas water heater. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
The first half is in the books. This is the Seminole Halftime Show.
7-3 score here at the half. NC State leading Florida State. Halftime as the Power Sound of the South performing Military Appreciation Night here in Raleigh. And, yeah, we've had chances tonight. There's no doubt about it. We thought this is going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, goes to show you when you try and figure this thing out before it actually takes place, how much we actually know. But 7-3 at the half, bar none. How do you put it on to kind of contextualize and put it into words through the first 30 minutes of play?
I mean, the defense has been playing lights out, and they've really given us an opportunity to take control of this game several times. Offensively, your playmakers have to make plays, and missed 2 huge passes in the beginning of the game that were momentum changers, and we haven't went back to those receivers quite a whole lot after that, going back down the field. But again, you're playing against the worst passing defense in the country. You got to find a way to get it done out there in the passing game. Running game has been really good, but we have to make sure we're attacking their weakness, and their weakness is their secondary. But again, hats off to the defense for handling business.
Yeah, Darrell Jackson's been great tonight, hasn't he? Man,
yeah.
He has been a stone wall in the middle of that line of scrimmage, and NC State can't move that big boy around. He's making plays and causing things to bounce and spill into other areas of our defense.
Even being double teamed, he's out there making plays and getting up the field and opening up some opportunity for his defensive mates to make tackles out there. And again, we have to make sure the first guys making the tackle have to always know where the quarterback is and know where the running backs is. We don't want to give up any big plays, but defense is playing well enough. They probably don't have to make too many adjustments. Just make sure they come out and do what they did in the first half. Hopefully we'll make the adjustments on offense in the passing game to be able to get that to open up.
And the Garden and Gold come out of the locker room with the football to start the second half. Halftime score, NC State leading Florida State 7-3. Ari Masudi's up next with highlights, stats, scores, and more, including a record-breaking night at the Tucker Center from behind the three-point line. We'll tell you about that. Aria is back on the other side after this local timeout.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Let's take a look at the first half. Here is Aria Masudi.
Back here in the Seminole Sports Network studios, I am Aria Masudi, and it's 7-3. NC State leads Florida State at halftime from Raleigh, North Carolina. The Noles are outgaining NC State 202 to 160 in the total yards battle, but Florida State struggling in the red zone, and costly mistakes have had Florida State backed up and trailing 7-3. Let's get some highlights. The defense has played pretty well in this one, going up against C.J. Bailey and a NC State offense that can be explosive. They really rely on Bailey and Hollywood Smothers. The Noles have done a nice job defensively, and early on in the first quarter, the Noles were able to derail the pack. Blake Nicholson getting in on the act.
First and 10 for the 47. Bailey will throw. Bailey looking out in the flat, caught, Smothers, dropped! A tackle for loss by Blake Nicholson, number 6.5 on the year. Great play. That's a loss of about 7.
Nicholson, 2 tackles there in the first half. That would, again, stop a drive from NC State. NC State would actually end up taking a lead, though, later in the quarter, 7-0 after a 23-yard touchdown catch from C.J. Bailey to Terrell Anderson. 9 plays, 73 yards, 5 minutes just north of it comes off the clock. And then Tommy Castellanos had an interception, one of the mistakes of the first half for the offense that was getting near the red zone there. And then Ashlyn Barker had a pass interference on a third down that was questionable, but the refs able to give the Pack the call there, and that gave them a fresh set of downs. They able to capitalize on it. But the Noles defense, trailing 7-0, did a nice job continuing to get pressure, and it was James Williams and Stephon Thompson able to bring down C.J. Bailey here.
Bailey looking to throw. Bailey has a pocket, now being chased by Williams. Bailey going to be grabbed and dropped from behind. Stephon Thompson, James Williams, they combine on a sack. Nice job by the Florida State defense, going to get off the field here.
So able to get off the field. Neither offense was able to get much going there in the first half, but the Noles trying to work down 7-0, and they're able to find one scoring drive, and it happened in the second quarter. But at the end of the first quarter, Randy Pittman, who's done a little bit of everything for Florida State this year on the offensive side, they hand him the ball on a jet sweep, and it sounded like this.
Trip to the left side. Pittman in motion, left or right. Jet sweep. Pittman has blockers. 40, 35, down near the 33-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Randy Pittman Jr. with a jet sweep. Assad Brown made the tackle.
Florida State would continue to move the ball. The drive would stall out, though, in NC State territory. That set up Jake Weinberg for a 46-yard attempt.
This one from 46, left hash for Weinberg. Would tie his season long. Arla snap, Shimeno Nahome. Good snap, spot, kick, line drive, has plenty of leg, and drilled it. It is good.
That's a big kick there, and it would make it 7-3. And on that drive, Florida State would go 10 plays, 52 yards, taking 3 minutes and 44 seconds off the clock. Tommy missed a throw on third down to Javen Boggs, who was in the end zone, just underthrew him, allowed the DB to get back in on coverage. But Weinberg puts the Noles on the board there in the second quarter. So it's 7-3, 14:06 mark of the second quarter. And the Noles defense, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Stephon Thompson gets in on the act late in the second.
Bailey, chest high snap, looking left, pumping Mayron. He's grabbed and brought down from behind. Ball's out. The ball is out. Stephon Thompson and Darrell Jackson got there. Bailey fumbled it. You called for a turnover, bar none. Did we get it?
Give it to bar none.
Yeah, they didn't give it to us, Barnum. I'm sorry about that. They actually reviewed it, and they said that C.J. Bailey's knees were down. Again, that was debatable if you're looking at it, and I know ESPN and the ACC are going into the quarters where you can now see it on TV, how their process is, but I think all that's actually doing is making people wonder why they're getting it wrong in real time. It looked like maybe the ball was moving around a little bit before Bailey's knees were down. Certainly not indisputable, yet they bail out the pack and say it was knee down, so they punt instead of Florida State having the ball in terrific position there at midfield. But the Noles miss a field goal later on in the quarter as well, and that's where we're at, 7-3 so far here in the first half. But over to the Tucker Center, we have to do this highlight, a crossover, because LeJay Jones tied this program record with 10 3-pointers made tonight against Georgia Southern in a 98-72 win. You heard that right, 10 3-pointers. Here's how his 10th sounded.
Here comes a set. Miles working. It's for Jones. Catch, shoot, straight away. Cash money!
That's 10.
From the parking lot, a record is matched.
10th three tying George McLeod, and that was Jack Cavavit and Blake Miles on the call there for Florida State on the Seminole Sports Network in the Tuck here tonight. 36 points for LeJay Jones. The Seminoles now 5-1 on the year. Florida State basketball under Luke Laux having a nice start to the 2025 season in his debut as a head coach. All right, back in Raleigh, Florida State trailing 7-3. We're going to step aside when we come back. We'll get some stats and scores from around the country. I'm Mario Masudi. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Dining room, picnic, tailgate, or conference room. Whichever table you gather around, we'll be sure there's plenty to go around. Bring them together with barbecue. Grab Sonny's to go, or let us cater your next shindig with all your slow smoke favorites and sides. Available for pickup, delivery, or set up and serve. Order now at Sonny'sBBQ.com. Sonny's Barbecue. Local pitmasters since '68.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
More from around college football today. Let's rejoin Aria Masudi.
Back at the Seminole Sports Network studios, NC State leads your Noles 7-3 at halftime. And time now for a Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Passionate fans and a nice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. And what I'll do instead of giving you a scoreboard update, I think I'll give you in post-game when we're on the Sunstop post-game show a full slate of tomorrow's games because we really are kicking off college football for the weekend. The only one tonight is Hawaii at UNLV in the Mountain West. That's at 10:30 on the East Coast, so in Vegas in Allegiant Stadium, UNLV will be hosting Hawaii. It's actually a pretty good game, 7-3 Hawaii and 8-2 UNLV. So that's the only game here tonight, other than Florida State and NC State. But yardage-wise for Florida State, I'll give you some stats. 202 yards on 37 plays for 5.5 yards per play. The Noles are doing a nice job on the ground, 132 yards on the ground, but 5 penalties have really been a stickler there in the first half for FSU. And once they get into the red zone, they have really struggled to be able to move the football. The Noles officially 0 for 1 in the red zone and have that one turnover as well. But the defense, 4 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. That's going to be the key, I think, for Florida State is defensively continue to get stops, and offensively can they capitalize on all the ball movement. They have really moved the ball here against a bad NC State defense. And so we'll see. You got 1 win left to become bowl eligible. We'll see if the Noles can do it at Carter-Finley. When we come back, Jeff, Barnun, and TB will have the call for you from the second half from Carter-Finley. I'm Mario Masudi. It's been the halftime show. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center? And exhale. Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Experience comfort and convenience in the heart of the city at 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. With stunning floor-to-ceiling windows, our rooms offer some of the best views in Tallahassee, just minutes from the campuses of FSU and FAMU. Our pet-friendly hotel features complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi and free parking every day, all day. Whether you're in town for a big game, graduation, or a group event, we offer a range of spacious rooms and suites to fit your needs. 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. Go Noles!
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Support comes from the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, helping Florida's hospitality industry grow and thrive. FRLA is proud to support FSU athletics, bringing unmatched rivalry and heart-pumping competition to the Big Bend region. Sporting events boost the local economy, filling hotel rooms, restaurant tables, and creating unforgettable experiences for residents and visitors alike. To learn more about Florida's hospitality industry and the events we support, visit frla.org. That's frla.org.
Today's Florida State football game is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas. Delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue. The perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson. Proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Let's return to the stadium with Tom Block, William Barnun-Floyd, and Jeff Culhane.
7-3 as our second half. We are set to get it going. And the Garnet and goal will start with the football. Nick Konachinsky will kick this one off right to left as we watch it. Kickoff specialist for NC State. Roydell Williams, Jalen Lucas back deep. Lucas, a 16-yard return on his first earlier in the night. This one, though, will fly over his head out of the end zone for a touchback. All right. Crowd's fired up. They got a dog on the field taking the tee off. How can you not love that, huh? There you go. Dog ran out there and grabbed the tee, and everybody went crazy. All right, final 30 minutes of our game. And this offense, I'd love to hear what was talked about in the locker room. Has to execute. Got to get the ball in the end zone. Against an NC State defense that has not allowed less than 36 points in their last 5 games. 1st and 10. Give it to Chroma. Big push up front. Look at Usmain rumbling. Out to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Ball, Brown said he had it, came up with it, but ruled down.
Well, that's the push you want to get right there with a running back. You're that big. You definitely want to be able to push that poly, especially the way the offensive line has been able to get pushed off the line of scrimmage tonight.
Fordham in on the tackle. 2nd and 4 from the 31. Just underway, third quarter. Danzy in motion, left to right. give. Roydell Williams sweeping left side, run down and tackle at the 30 by Brown. Flag thrown. Holding. We lose 2, but we also hold. Man.
Holding. Offense number 13. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Pittman, that's his second penalty of the night and a false start earlier on.
Yeah, and you don't expect that. He's supposed to be one of the leaders of the team, one of the seniors, the older guys. Those penalties right there, even though you look at him and you say, man, it's not that. It's a 10-yard penalty now, and we talk about penalties being drive killers. Hopefully they can get this thing going.
Held on to Kean Sloan, their talented defensive end. So 2nd and 14 at our own 21-yard line. Tommy to throw, stepping up, flushed, look out, racing away, throws it up far side for Roydell, out of bounds. Incomplete. So he's being pressured by Sebastian Harsh and others. Good coverage downfield, now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you start hearing some footsteps up there and you're rushing to try to get out of the pocket, but you still got to keep your eyes up the field looking for the open receiver or one of the receivers coming open.
3rd and 14 at our own 21-yard line. First drive of the second half coming out of the locker room. 2 receivers right, Deuce wide left. Pittman wing to the right side. Boggs motion, slot to the right. Castellanos will throw, 4-man rush. Now he's being chased on the run over the middle, caught Roydell, 25. But knocked down at the 29-yard line, well short of the line to gain.
And if you don't have that penalty, that's a play right there that moves the sticks, but because you start out behind the chains like that on 2nd down from another hole by a guy that you depended on, you gotta, it kills the drive, and that's what you see. Penalties kill drives.
Fordham made the tackle. He's all over the field. That's his 14th tackle of the night. His career best is 15. He is everywhere. Cimento to boot this one. Here's the boot. A good one. High, spiraling kick. Back to the 21-yard line. Returnable, and not the right move by Terrell Anderson. No gain. Edwin Joseph was all over him. Big time pump by Cimento, and return to nothing by Anderson. Good coverage.
Yeah, well, good job by Joseph getting down there. I thought he was trying to take him over there to the right side of the field and let that ball bounce into the end zone, but he was trying to return it the whole time.
Yep. Nice job by Mack. That is a punt, by the way, of 54 by Cimento. His 6th punt of 50-plus this year. All right, here's the FSU defense back on the field. 1st and 10, NC State at their own 21-yard line, leading 7-3. Smothers the back in the backfield. 2 tight ends in the set. Bailey will throw. Bailey looking, fires it down the far side. Incomplete. Trying to hit his receiver Anderson in the hole, but threw it out in front. Duty Arnew on in coverage.
Yeah, it's like right at the line of scrimmage. Him and the wide receiver had a little hand signal back and forth to each other. So that was something that they were just trying to run right there to catch the defense off balance, and they didn't.
Bailey is 2 for his last 6, throwing the football for 6 yards. 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. Trips to the left side. Anderson wide right. Smothers off to the right of Bailey in the gun. He'll throw again. Over the middle. Pass caught. 25. Tackle near the 30-yard line. That's Keenan Jackson. That's his 2nd grab of the night. Gain of 8.
A lot of room off the line of scrimmage right there. They went in press, and the receiver was able to come off and run a slant untouched to catch that ball.
KJ Kirkland made the tackle. 3rd and a long 1 from the 30-yard line. 3rd and a long 1. Smothers the back in the backfield. Here is the Wildcat quarterback, Will Wilson. They bring him in on short yardage. Mr. Football in South Carolina a year ago. A true freshman, 6'1", 230. Faking the pass. Now he may run, and he gets drilled. Can we bring him down? We finally do. Short of the line to gain. He does not pick up the 1st down. Very interesting. They usually run it with him, and he went back to throw it.
Yeah,
and they're going to stay. No, they're going to punt it.
Yeah, he was faking like he wanted to throw that ball downfield. He gives the little pump fake like he wants to go downfield, but then he brings it back down. Good for us because it stopped his momentum, and he didn't have enough power to try to push through all those defensive players out there. They made the stop. Great job.
Daryl Desir, Ashlyn Barker.
Oh, they went to
they're going to go to their back. They're not punting. They're going for it. It's Wilson again. Wilson trying to pick it up, leaning forward. He has the first down. A late second effort by Wilson, and he picks up the first down after they originally thought about punting. Dave Dorn brings him off the field, and Wilson moves the chains. Felt like we had it bottled up momentarily.
Yeah, I thought we had to stymie him right there, but he was able to keep pushing through right there. Pick up the first down.
He has converted a first down or a touchdown now on 13 of the 19 times he's run the ball this season. And on first down, Hollywood Smothers up the gut, not much. Gain of 1, maybe 2. Daniel Lyons, Darrell Jackson in there. Darrell Jackson again playing one heck of a game. So gain of 2 for Smothers, 2nd and 8, 11 carries, 58 yards, but 27 of those came on his first touch of the night. 10:50 and counting third quarter, 7-3 NC State. First drive of the second half for the Wolfpack. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bailey will throw. Bailey has time, has all day. Now rolling right on the run, being chased by Joseph. Tackle from behind of the 42-yard line by Mantrell Desir. So able to pick up a nice gain there of about 8 yards, and now third and short.
Yeah, good job by the secondary that time. Good coverage back there. Quarterback had to pull it down to try to make a play, but that's why I always like to see a spy on the quarterback. And right now they're going with that Wildcat, but a spy on the quarterback right there just so he's not able to get that yardage with his legs.
Wilson back in. So it's 3rd down and 2 at the 42. So here's the big physical Wildcat quarterback, Wilson. He will run it right up the middle. Bounces to the outside, first down. 45, 50, 45, 40. Big gain before Barker brings him down. First down.
Not able to get it down and close down those running lanes that time, plug it up. And the big quarterback just waits for that hole to open up and is able to get downhill.
Gain of 16. First and 10 from the FSU 41-yard line. 7-3 NC State, 9:30 in county left third quarter. Duke Scott now the back in the game. Left hash. Bailey hands it off to Scott, running off left tackle. Gobbled up. Gain of 2.
Whenever we have body on body and we have enough bodies in there to match the blockers, we succeed on that. Every once in a while, they'll catch us off guard where we only have 3 on the line of scrimmage and we only have like 6 in the box and they have 7, 8 in the box. This time, looks like they're getting into a passing situation right here. Only 5 down linemen right there. Everybody else is a receiver. Empty backfield.
Ashlyn Barker made the play. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 left. 2nd down and 8 from the 39-yard line. Bailey looking right, throws over the middle. Oh, what a catch. Diving catch by Teddy Hoffman, the freshman out of Delray Beach, at the 33-yard line. Wow.
Yep, just another simple slant route.
That
right
was
up the
impressive.
seam. And a diving hands catch by the receiver. You're right, very impressive.
Gain of 6. Lyons and Jackson back in up front. And it is now 3rd down and 2 yards. Here comes Wilson again, the Wildcat quarterback. Play clock at 12. Darius Johnson, a bigger back, also in there to help out and block. 3rd and 2. Wilson follows Johnson, cuts it back. First down, 30. And dropped near the 27-yard line by Nicholson and by Earl Little. First down.
Yeah, that right there, that 3rd and short right now.
What a weapon.
Timeout. Offense.
That's Cody Hardy, the senior tight end. Elon transfer is down on the field at the 35-yard line. So an injury timeout, and it looks like we're going to take one as well. NC State is on the march, 10-play drive. They have it 1st and 10 at our 28-yard line with 7:55 left third quarter, leading 7-3. You are listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Knolls. Like the Knolls, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Knolls! License number CG C1527613.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Hey, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barn on Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Ari Masudi, Peyton Russell and the boys back in the studio. And NC State's found something here with their Wildcat cornerback in short yardage, Will Wilson, tonight. He's got 4 carries and 25 yards on this drive. First and 10 from the 28. Bailey to throw. Bailey whips it out in the near side. Caught. 25-20. Leapfrogging a tackler to the 18-yard line is Dante Daniels. That's his 6th catch of the season in a gain of about 7 yards.
Yep, just another crossing route by the tight end. The quarterback has all day to sit back there and let that thing develop. And it gets to the point where the defense is on the field so much, man. They get a little tired and a little blow right here, and that's why the offense has to do their job so they can get rest.
They call it a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 from the 18-yard line. Left hash. Bailey still in there. Hands it off to Smothers, and he got enough for a first down. Not much, but a gain of a yard. And Omar Graham able to make the play.
Yeah, good job by Graham coming in there and filling that hole right there. Defensive lineman stymied the offensive line, and good job of the linebacker doing his job and filling the hole.
So correct myself, they actually gave Daniels a first down, but didn't quite move the chains quick enough. So now this is 2nd down. That was a first down run. 2nd down and 8 from the 16-yard line going in. 6:35 and counting, 7-3 NC State. Bailey rolling right on the run, throws, caught in the far sideline, 10, 5. That's Wesley Grimes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Another first down.
Yep, the safety and chase again right there, just another crossing route. And that's what they've been able to do this entire drive is run the crossing routes right there, rolling the quarterback to that side. Actually, the tight end or the wide receiver just runs a little out route right there.
Yeah, it looked like Earl Little slipped trying to get out of his break. That allowed Grimes to get some separation for his first catch of the night. Bailey, 13 of 17 for 120 yards, a touchdown. He's thrown to 7 different receivers. First and goal from the 4. Smothers in the pistol, zone read. Bailey pulls it, rolling to his right, throws it up to Joe Lee, incomplete, but pass interference.
Yep, and that was going to be a touchdown if Nooney Arnu did not hold the tight end right there. There was a little slip out there. He was trying to get into the flats, and 15 got the hold.
Yep, Arnu, true freshman, making his 3rd start with the injury to Jabril Rawls. Riley Johnson getting the info from his crew.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 15. Ball was placed at the 2-yard line where the foul occurred. First down.
Here comes Will Wilson back in. Again, short yardage. First and goal from the 2, right hash. Darius Johnson, the big back in front of him as well. Joe Lee, tight end, wing to the right side. Wilson, he's going to run it off left side. Hit, spun, and dropped at the 1-yard line. Jerry Wilson was the first to get there, and then you had Thompson, and a late flag's been thrown in the end zone. Omar Graham was in there as well. What's this about?
Oh, man.
We had a substitution penalty? Why would that be thrown that late? I didn't see anything odd. That flag was thrown 5 seconds after the play.
12 players participated in the play. Penalty is half the distance to the goal line. First down.
Well men on the field.
Can't do that.
No. So it's first and goal from the 1-yard line. 7-3, NC State. 5:36 left, third quarter. Looking to make it a 2-score game. Here's that Wildcat package with Will Wilson. 3 tight ends in the set for NC State. Wilson takes a snap, bounces on the left side, lowers the shoulder, down at the 1. He was right near the goal line, but his knee touched down before he crossed into the end zone. Ball at the half-yard line.
I like that Daryl Jackson is getting the defensive line down and ready. So if they run up to the line, they're already ready and in position right here. But got to get penetration right here. You know what they want to do. They're going to run the same play again, trying to get this Wildcat quarterback in the end zone.
Great tackle by Stephon Thompson. And now, wait a second. Now we got a review. And I hate this because this has not gone our way tonight.
The previous play is under further review. The ruling on the field, the runner was short of the goal line.
With 4:38 left, third quarter, 7-3 NC State. Currently it's second and goal at the half-yard line. And we are back in a Sunstop second look. Only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop Food, Fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. And we've seen a replay yet. Ruling on the field as he was down before the ball got in.
Knees on the ground. Do they got enough to overturn it? Hadn't gone our way all night, so I look for him to come back and give him the touchdown.
Now we've been 0 for 2 on the replays tonight. Calls that have been overturned.
Yep. Has not gone our way, and the longer they look at it, the more it goes for the other team.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
All right. So you got one there, second and goal inside the 1-yard line.
There's no secret. You know what they want to get done. They're putting them back in there again, so.
No doubt about it. Up front, Darrell Desir, Deontay McCray, Darrell Jackson, Mantrell Desir, Daniel Lyons. 3 tight ends to the left side. Johnson the back off to the left of Wilson in the gun. Douglas in motion left to right, snap back, touchdown. Will Wilson. 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And NC State gets the scoreboard on their opening drive of the second half.
And that's what's so disappointing, because the defense has been holding all game long, and it gets to a point where they can't feed off any of the momentum of the offense, and they have a long drive like that. And that's why it's so important for the offense to get on the field, execute, hold the ball, and give the defense some rest in the second half.
Down the sidelines of Tom Block, TB.
Well, remember, we had them stopped on that 4th and 1, and then they shifted late to go for it, and we had Squirrel White back deep to receive the punt, so that kept the drive alive.
Extra point. 5-line set is up and good. A long, lengthy drive. 15 plays, 79 yards, 8:59 off the clock. That's the longest drive of the season on that FSU defense. They've been great all night, and you hope that one's not a backbreaker here midway, a little past midway through our third quarter. Time out of the field. 4:17 left third quarter. NC State leads 14-3. We are back into this timeout.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, Noles fans, for the FSU social media junkies out there looking for more insight and behind-the-scenes content of the Seminoles, find the Seminoles Sports Network on X and Instagram. Game previews, podcasts, interview clips, our booth cam broadcasts, and more. The Seminoles Sports Network on social media keeps you up to date on all things Noles. Listen and watch all the FSU content you can handle with your favorite coaches, student-athletes, and Seminoles Sports Network broadcasters as we bring you everything to get you ready for the next big game. Search Seminoles Sports Network on X and Instagram to stay up to date with the Noles.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminoles Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
For kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, not funded by tax dollars? We remind fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the field. Membership starts at $5 per month. It comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more or join. Got to bounce back here.
Got to figure a way to get it done offensively, man. It's really on the offense right now. They have to get down the field and score a touchdown right here, and they have to have a long enough drive to give this defense some rest.
Defense was just on the field for 9 minutes. Here's the boot. Right to left, and Lucas is coming out 2 yards deep, middle of the field. 10, 15, not the right choice. Taken down on the 17-yard line, Jalen Lucas. And so that's where we'll start. 1st and 10 at our own 17-yard line, trailing 14-3. But after we come back, another time out of the field. 4:12 left, third quarter, down 14-3. We are back after this timeout.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. all for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
A 43-yard field goal with a ticket to the championship on the line. Here's the snap. The kick is...
At this moment, who you voted for doesn't matter. What kind of car you drive, how much money you make, what kind of music you listen to, or how many followers you have doesn't matter. At this moment, the only thing that does is football. Visit footballmatters.com.
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, at ViStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles! 14-3 is our score. 4:12 left in our third quarter. Seminoles have the ball at our own 17-yard line. Like you said, bar none, it's time for the offense to show up and get something going tonight. We got to get points, baby.
Yeah, we need it right now. I mean, and once again, yet again, penalties have been the Achilles heel, killing drives. I said that at the beginning of the game. That was one of the keys to the game, was that we do not get penalties. And when we get penalties, they hurt really, really bad. So can we have one mistake-free drive right here, baby? Let's go offense. Let's get it done.
Yeah, 8 penalties tonight for 37 yards. And we have hurt ourselves at the worst times with penalties on the offensive side. So here we go. Middle of the field, 1st and 10 at our own 17-yard line. Sawchuk, the back in the backfield. Castellanos. He will pull it. No, rather, he does give it to Gavin. Excuse me. Nice job out to the 22-yard line. Fordham, another tackle. This guy, Caden Fordham, man.
Tackling machine.
You think he was ready to play tonight? Shoot. His dad played at FSU. His brother's committed there. Yep, he's ready. 14. 2nd and 5 from the 22. And handoff again. Sawchuk bounces to the outside, breaking tackles. Sawchuk fighting forward as a first down.
Good
to the
job.
29-yard line. What a job there.
Yeah, good job by Squirrel White out there getting a block. And that was one of the things I was saying about the receivers doing a really good job this year of blocking downfield. He was able to open that thing up and allow Sawchuk to get a few more yards.
Another first down powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Pittman in motion. Fake the handoff. Tommy to throw. Winds up, looking for Deuce down the field. Oh, he nearly caught it. I thought he had it with one hand at the 33-yard line, and he is not moving.
Man, get up.
He is not moving. He is down on the near sideline. And I don't know if his shoulder,
timeout,
the way he landed on it, but Deuce Robinson hit the turf and did not move. And he's still on his back.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where he's stretching out, trying to catch that ball one arm, and comes down on that side of his body, and that can't really tell, but it looks, I think that the shoulder hits right on the side, so
yeah,
he wasn't protecting himself on the trying to go for it. Back up, though.
But he's up pretty quickly. It looks like he's okay.
Little wind.
Yep, might have got the wind knocked out of him. Jogging off to the other sideline. That's good news.
What I want to see, too, now, because it looks like North Carolina State is not trying to not allow the receivers to get over the top of them. So that's where you have a good chance to throw the back shoulder throw right there, because the defender is really just trying not to get beat deep.
Man, only 79 yards passing tonight for Florida State against a defense that gives up 300 a game. 2nd and 10 at our own 29-yard line. Trips to the left side. Hogs wide to the right. Sawchuk to the left with Castellanos in the gun. Handoff Sawchuk running hard off the left side, falling forward to the 34. Gain of 5. Now 3rd down. And coming in, we were the best 3rd down offense in the ACC at 52%, but tonight, just 2 of 7.
What they've done is done a good job on 3rd down, is putting pressure on Tommy, and instead of him standing in the pocket and keeping his eyes upfield, once he goes through that first progression and nothing's there, he gets out of there.
Deuce back in, he's wide to the right side. 3rd and 6 at our own 33-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Sawchuk to the left, to Castellanos in the gun. They drop 7. Tommy steps up, he'll run right up the gut, has the first down. Across the 45, out near the 46-yard line. Gain of 13, tackle made by Kenny Soares.
Good, quick decision. He saw it was there, didn't waste any time, got right in the crease, got up the field. Nice pickup.
10 carries, 73 yards tonight for Castellanos. 1st and 10 at our own 46-yard line. Trips to the left side, Deuce wide to the right. Sawchuk on the pistol, Castellanos in the shotgun. Chest high snap, handoff, Sawchuk up the middle, dragging a tackler to midfield. Harsh made the tackle, it's a gain of 4.
Keep chugging along right now. I mean, again, only thing that stopped this offense is themselves, but they have to close the deal right here with a touchdown.
1:40 and counting 3rd quarter, 14-3 NC State. 2nd and 6 at midfield, right on that Tuffy Wolfpack logo. Trips to the left side, Deuce wide to the right. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Castellanos will throw, blitz coming. Nice block by Gavin. Throws it up for Deuce, incomplete near side. Threw it out of bounds. Great job by Sawchuk on blitz pickup. Man,
yeah, it was.
Smacked the blitzer.
Linebacker coming in there, and he met him right there in the hole. Was able to stymie him and give Tommy time to get that ball off.
Castellanos tonight is 8 of 18 for 79 yards and a pick. 3rd down. 3rd and 6 at midfield. 1:23 left 3rd quarter, down 14-3.
Got to be careful that we don't get flustered and get out of the pocket too quick before we get upfield. They've had a spy on them in these situations.
2 receivers left and right. Pittman motions wing to the right side. Castellanos, 4-man rush. Tommy wings it to the near side, knocked away, incomplete. At the 35-yard line, looking for Robinson. It's Devon Marshall again making a play. Another PBU, and Mike Norvell's going to go for it here.
I think he's starting to get into 4-down territory. You don't want to let these opportunities pass out. You're this close. You're on your 50 right now. 4th down, you got 6 yards to get. Really like to see them attack the seams. I haven't seen us really attack the seams, and I think there's some opportunities there to make plays.
4th and 6 at midfield. Trips left, Deuce wide to the right. Williams to the left, and Castellanos in the gun. Blitz coming from NC State. Tommy, home run ball, nobody home. Incomplete. Looking for Danzy, and he overthrew him by 10 yards.
Man, it looks like Roydell Williams was wide open on the sideline over there. Tommy could have got his eyes back to that side of the field.
And a turnover on downs.
This has to be better plays right there to attack that defense. And again, talking about a defense that's giving up 300 yards a game, should be able to find some holes in that defense to make some plays.
Tommy's not having a good night throwing it. 8 of 20 for 79 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not good enough.
Subpar for sure.
1st and 10, NC State at midfield. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Smothers is off to the left. Well, Bailey in the gun. Bailey, zone read, the give to Hollywood. Smothers sweeping left side, tackled by Thompson at the 45-yard line. We've said his name a lot tonight. He's flying around.
Yeah, he is, but too many yards on 1st down right there. And again, you have to watch the numbers. You have to be able to match man-to-man with the blockers. You got too many blockers and not enough defenders in there.
2nd and 5 from the 45. Smothers again, pulling the pile forward inside the 42-yard line. There you had Thompson in there again, Deontay McCray, and now it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long 1.
Yeah, it's the attitude right now. They feel like they can lean on us up front, and here comes that Wildcat again.
Will Wilson back in. along with Darius Johnson. They've used him quite a bit in short yardage. Now we're going to counter and bring in all sorts of big bodies. Play clock at 8. 7, third and a long one from the 42. Snap to Wilson, has a first down. Still on his feet, look at this. Out near the 37-yard line, he just carries that pile forward. He is a true weapon.
Yes, I mean, it's short yardage right there. Big quarterback.
The third quarter.
1 yard. Got to keep him out of that situation, throw it in short.
End of 3, NC State leading 14-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Have you wanted to listen to the Seminole Sports Network radio broadcast while you attend the game inside of Doak Campbell Stadium? Now you can without delay. Go to the FSU Game Day app, click on More, and then listen live in venue. Follow the prompts and listen to the Seminole Sports Network broadcast without delay as you watch every big play inside of Doak Campbell Stadium. Don't forget to bring your AirPods and have that phone charged up so you don't miss a play. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network radio broadcast with zero delay while you watch the game inside of Doak. Find it in the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Aria Masudi back in the Seminole Sports Network studios. NC State leads Florida State 14-3. 15 minutes of football left. 1 4th quarter left from Carter-Finley Stadium. Time now for a Coke Zero scoreboard update. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Only one other game in college football here tonight, and that is Hawaii at UNLV. 10:30 kickoff from Las Vegas. All right, Jeff, bar none, need a turnover here from the defense. Need something to flip the momentum for the Noles.
Yeah, we really do, Aria. That was the 3rd quarter where, man, NC State was on the field for a long time, over 10 minutes. Here the Noles could not build any sort of rhythm or momentum on the offensive side of the ball. Live inside the Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. The wagon wheel has been sung. The red lights cast their gaze all over Carter-Finley Stadium. And now we're back to live action. And I don't think I need to say it, but you can't give up a touchdown here.
You cannot right here. I mean, this is probably the most important drive. I mean, defensive stance right here. Got to give the offense one more chance to try to get out here and get this thing close. Cannot afford to give up 7 points.
Nope. So, C.J. Bailey back out, 13 of 17, 120 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 37. Jolie in motion, right to left. Smothers off to the right. Bailey in the gun. They hand it off. Smothers bouncing around. Tough to bring down. Scooting around back there before Nicholson makes the tackle. Gain of 2.
Yeah, had that thing stopped for a loss right there. The running back was able to get off the hook and pick up 2 yards, but I call that a win on first down. Now we got to win second down, keep them at 3rd and long.
2nd and 8 from the 35. Just underway, 4th quarter, 14-3, NC State. The winner clinches a bowl bid. Bailey looking right, pumping. Now swings it out in the flat. It's caught, but the Noles are right there. Edwin Joseph all over Keenan Jackson. Gain of maybe a half a yard. Now 3rd and long.
Good job right there by Joseph. That was his man. He stayed home, took care of his responsibility, was able to make the play. Now we need to get off the field.
3rd and 9.
Keep him at 4th and long. You might have a situation where Doring might try to field goal. I don't know if he'll go for a 4th and long. You can't put that big quarterback in there and run Wildcat. So the key is to keep them in long yardage. Don't let them pick up anything on this down.
NC State 6 of 10 on 3rd downs. Now Dave Doring going to call a timeout.
Timeout, North Carolina State. First of this half. 30-second timeout.
And we'll keep it right here.
Correction, full media timeout.
No, we won't. We'll take a timeout as well. Thank you, Riley Johnson. Big 3rd down coming. 13:49 left. NC State leading 14-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wilson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
Summer is officially over, but pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents are here to stay. Don't let these pests join in on your outdoor fun. This is the time of year when wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperatures drop. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of Florida State Athletics, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 13:49 to play. Massive 3rd down right now for the Florida State defense, trailing 14-3. 3rd and 9 for NC State at the FSU 36. What do you think? 4 down territory for them here?
It depends on this. If we can get a good stop right here, if they don't get any yardage right here, I think that Coach Doran has to consider trying a field goal from right here. But if they get close to where they can pick up the first down, they're definitely going to go for it. He knew that we were going to be bringing pressure on that last one. That's why he called that touchdown. That timeout. We had 7 on the line of scrimmage right there. So it looks like we're going to bring some pressure, and I don't think you change that. You got to force a quick decision, see if you can get him to get the ball out quick and make a play on it.
Bailey, 14 of 18 tonight, 119 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. Grimes in motion right to left. Bailey to throw on 3rd and 8. He's grabbed and he's going to be sacked. Yes! Mantrell Desir did it again. How about this young freshman, his 6th sack of the season?
Huge play right there. That takes points off the board for them now. They're going to have to punt this ball.
What a play by Desir. Sack number 6. The list of true freshman D linemen with 5 sacks in their true freshman season. Ron Simmons, Brian Burns, and Mandrell Desir. What a list. Goodness.
A Hall of Famer and a future Hall of Famer, Florida State.
Yep. Massive. Noonkester to punt it. We nearly got there. Wow. Kirkland nearly got there. White calls for a fair catch at the 14-yard line. Punt of 39. KJ nearly got a block.
Can't tell you how big that sack was right there for this football team. Now, really more than ever, offense, handle your business, man. Hold up your end of the bargain. Get down the field. We need a score.
Gotta have it. Yeah, Mandrell Desir, special.
Yes.
Special player. Hey, let's see if the offense and Tommy Castellanos can find some fourth quarter magic here at Carter-Finley. 12:59 left, down 14-3. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield. Pittman in motion, lines up wing to the right side. Castellanos, handoff Williams, right up the gut. Grabbed by guess who? Fordham. And now tackle backwards after a gain of about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Caden Fordham. Man, what a night for him. Nearing a career high 15 tackles.
Yeah, he's getting the job done right here. But we're getting opportunities right here. I think we're going to have an opportunity to have man-to-man on Deuce down here on the bottom side of the field. I'd love to see us go over the top right here.
2nd and 7 at the 17. Castellanos will throw it. Looks near side. Deuce's first catch of the night. Dragging a defender out near the 24-yard line. It is Marshall. And so Deuce's first grab of the night. And just short of the line to gain. Gain of about 5. Nope, it's first down. First down.
Simple out route right there. Just a good job of running the route and the quarterback getting it out to him. But you'd like to see an out and up one of these times right here with a perfect throw. Get down the field for a big play.
Gain of 6. So 1st and 10 at our own 24-yard line. 11:50 and counting, down 14-3. Castellanos looking to throw. Tommy winds up. He's got Deuce. Deuce has a step. Ball underthrown. A lot of contact. Flag thrown. Pass interference at the 29-yard line with Hassan Brown on in coverage. Deuce had a step. The ball was underthrown, but Brown bumped him. PI.
Man.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
And he had a step.
Talk about the placement of the ball. I mean, now the key is one of the keys of the game is being able to get the ball thrown with some precision and then have it be located in the right place so the receiver can make an easy ball catch.
Yeah. So pass interference penalty. 2nd penalty of the night on NC State. Empty backfield. 1st and 10 at our own 39. Chroma now motions back there. We give it to the freshman. Chroma dragging a tackler across the 35, rather the 40, out near the 42-yard line. That's going to be Kean Sloan on the tackle. Gain of 3.
And I like us starting to speed this thing up. I think we need to be in hurry up for most of the rest of the game here.
Tommy again, 2nd and 7, on the run, fires it far side, caught, across midfield. That's Boggs, and he has a first down to the 49-yard line. As tackle made by Nelson and Vick. Javen Boggs' 2nd grab of the night.
Yeah, give Tommy some time, let him go through the progression, keep the pressure off on him, and he can get the ball there.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of NC State. Fake the handoff. Tommy whips it over the middle, caught. Chroma hit at the 45, tackled there immediately by Kenny Soares. That's a gain of 3.
Take what the defense gives you. They downfield, they want to make sure you don't get behind them. Check that ball down to the running back. Do it a little quicker so he has a chance to make a football move and make a play. 9th
grab of the year. Option right side. Castellanos pitch. Chroma, and that looked just off balance. Not much doing. Gain of 1. Soares made the tackle again. Almost seemed like, bar none, they were too close together on the pitch, and Usman was confused why he got the ball.
Yeah, and that's a situation where you don't want to run toss sweep into the boundary, right? You know what I mean? So that wasn't right. That right there was an effective play for what they were trying to get done into the boundary.
3rd and 7 for the 45, 4-down territory, and without a doubt. Roydell Williams to the right of Castellanos in the gun. 2 receivers left and right. Deuce wide to the left side. 1 catch tonight. Blitz coming. Tommy to throw. Tommy, home run ball for Robinson near side. He's got it! Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. There it is. Big play alert. Deuce Robinson.
Been waiting for it. Good job, Deuce.
Gain of 34. Longest play of the night for the Garnet and Gold. And with that play, Tommy Castellanos has 8,000 career total yards in his college football career. What a ball. It's best of the night, right when we needed it. 1st and goal from the 10. Hand off, Williams, TFL. Kean Sloan flew through. It's a loss of 2 yards. His 6th tackle for loss of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it comes right between Izzy and Hanson on that side of the line. Is able to squeeze right through that crack and get the running back right there. Williams.
Middle of the field, 2nd and goal from the 12. 2 receivers right. 2 tight ends, rather 1 tight end. Douglas to the left. Boggs is lined up wing left. Williams to the right of Castellanos in the gun. 2nd and goal from the 12. Middle of the field. Castellanos to throw, looking left. Now he'll take off and run, delayed run. Breaks a tackle, ripped down near the 8-yard line. Gonna mark him at the 9.
This is where you like to see your tight ends get a play right here, and you see Pittman coming back in the game right now. Landon Thomas coming out. And Marquise Douglas, the 2 tight ends coming out.
Soares made the tackle. Now this isn't necessarily 4-down territory. If you kick the field goal, it's a 1-possession game.
Yep.
So you don't have to go for it here if it doesn't go well.
Gotta have points.
Yep. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Williams to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Danzy in motion right to left, trips to the left side. Blitz coming. Tommy will throw. Fires over the middle. Pass is caught. It's caught. Guess who? Deuce is loose, baby. Touchdown, Florida State. Touchdown, FSU.
Man, what a throw and a catch right there. You know what? Tommy puts this ball where only his receiver can get it. Deuce has his eye on it the entire time with the safety bearing down on him and just makes a play. Excellent throw, excellent catch.
He threaded the needle between Nelson and Brown, and we're going for 2. 14-9, going for 2. Robinson's 6th touchdown grab of the year. Best drive of the night. Trips to the right side. 2 receivers left. Empty backfield. Left hash going for 2. Castellanos in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking left. Looking middle. Looking right. Pumping. Now may run to the left side. Stopping. Now rolling right. Under pressure. Throws. Caught! Yes! Javen Boggs. 2 points. And we're right back in this game.
Great job of extending that play. And that's what you have with a quarterback that can utilize his legs. He's a danger running the ball, so they have to be prepared for that. But he ends up sucking up all the defensive player, and Boggs is able to sneak behind. He keeps moving with the quarterback. You're taught to move with a quarterback when he's scrambling, and that's what Boggs does for that touchdown. Excellent play.
Scott Wallace, successful drive summary. 10 plays, 86 yards, 4:42 off the clock. Scott Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. We got a game. 8:17 to play here in Raleigh. It's 14-11 NC State. We are back after this timeout.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
For 75 years, the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame, through programs and initiatives like the College Football Hall of Fame, Campbell Trophy, and National Scholar Athlete Awards, has strengthened communities, promoted education, preserved opportunities, and protected the game. To learn more and become a member, visit footballfoundation.org. That's footballfoundation.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Well, what a drive. And finally, that cold-blooded connection of Castellanos to Robinson comes to light. Deuce with 3 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown on that drive. And bar none, we'll get a Tom block in a second, but bar none, Tommy Castellanos had his best drive of the night right there throwing the football.
Yeah, that was a big boy drive right there. The playmakers had to make plays, and they got it done, but it all started out with Mandrell Desir grabbing the momentum back forward, stopping them from being able to get any points, and then us being able to go down there and put a touchdown on the board.
Huge. Weinberg's boot, plenty of leg over Duke Scott's head. It's a touchback. Let's head down the sidelines. Tom Block. Tom, some life on that sideline, I would imagine, right now.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Finally, some life here. That throw for the touchdown was unbelievable. I mean, talk about a tight window to fit it in there. Desir was tremendous, and also, even though while they were on offense, we wanted them to score quickly, the fact that they took a little time, the defense got a chance to catch its breath here. This is huge right now if the D can get a stop.
And on that drive, Deuce Robinson passed Kes McCorvey's 1993 season, Fred Bolitnikoff's 1964 season, and Crefonso Thorpe's 2003 season for 15th all-time on the single-season receiving yard list.
Let's go.
First and 10 from the 25. Bailey will throw. Now rolling right. Bailey looking, pumping, looking, fires over the middle, pass caught. 37-yard line, Terrell Anderson. Nice play.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep him in the pocket right there. When he rolls it, it's just like extending the play, and it's just giving time for that crossing route to open up, and he's throwing it back behind the defenders.
First and 10 from the 37-yard line. 7:55 and counting. It's 14-11. One possession game. 2 receivers left and right. Bailey to throw again. Slant pattern. Nearly picked off and caught at the 40-yard line. Again by Anderson. Jerry Wilson was right there. Jumped the route. Gain of 3.
Yeah, great job out of Wilson right there coming up and meeting the receiver as soon as the ball got to his hands.
Second down and 7 from the 40. Bailey efficient. 16 of 20. 80% completion percentage tonight. Jolie in motion, left to right, lines up wing to the right side. Bailey will throw it. Bailey flips it over the middle. Oh, and a one-handed catch by Anderson across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Tackle made by Duty Arneve. What a catch.
Yep.
Gain of 9.
And 3rd and 1 right now. They've been typically putting their Wildcat quarterback in here in this situation.
Yep, here he comes. 2 tight ends. Darius Johnson in with Will Wilson.
Yep, I don't think it's any secret of what they're trying to get done. They're going to put the tight end in motion. Oh, they already lined them up over there.
Yep, 2 tight ends to the left side. Wilson running with a blocker in front to the left, and he has it. Yep, first down. It's almost like a tush push with the Eagles, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's unstoppable unless you really get deep penetration by your 3 interior guys right there. And that just doesn't happen, especially with them having 2 tight ends, their big package in, and then a big running back leading the way.
Jackson made the tackle. Now you got to start watching the clock. 6 minutes and counting left, down 14-11. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Left to right as we watch it. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jolie, wing to the right side. Scott in the back in the backfield. They give it to Duke Scott. Grabbed by Daniel Lyons, but pushing it forward to midfield. Gain of 3. Daniel Lyons made the tackle. 2nd and 7. 5:40 and counting. You got to keep an eye on the clock now. And NC State really slowing it down.
Yep, they're actually milking it right now. They're trying to get as much time off the clock as they can. Don't want to give us too much time to try to get this ball back down for a score.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jolie slot to the right side. Scott to the right. A C.J. Bailey in the gun, the Miami native. Now Jolie motions. Trips to the left side. Bailey, chest high snap, throwing it. Bailey looking. Bailey being chased. Bailey gets away from Darrell. Bailey hit by Darrell Desir. Long pass down the field, incomplete. Overshot his guy, Hoffman. Jerry Wilson, Edwin Joseph chasing, and man, Darrell Desir laid a lick on Bailey. He's slow to get up.
Have to continue to apply pressure right here, and right here you don't let this quarterback off the hook, especially he's getting up a little woozy. You want to make sure, again, that you force that ball out of his hands immediately.
Clock stops, 5 minutes left. 3rd and 7 from midfield. Play clock at 8 seconds. 2 receivers left and right. Scott to the left, now to the right. Bailey in the gun. 2, 1, they get it off. Bailey to throw. 3rd and 7. Has time. Bailey drilled. Deontay McCray got him. The ball comes out. It's loose. Now they're going to blow him dead at the 38-yard line. They blow him dead back at the 38-yard line. Another massive sack by the Florida State defensive line, this time by McCray.
Before the ball came out. 4th down.
That's what you had to have. Defense has been doing what they need to do all night right there. Offense should be fired up and excited to get this ball back down the field for an opportunity to get this win on the road.
And Deontay McCray on Military Appreciation Night in Raleigh. His dad, Craig, serves within the U.S. Navy. Appropriate that he has his first career sack in the Garnet and Gold. And a big-time sack. 2 huge 3rd down sacks on the last 2 drives. Squirrel White back in his own 18. Noonkester, high, spiraling kick. And Squirrel's going to
hit a helmet.
And hit Kirkland's helmet. The ball is loose, and Noonkester gets back.
Oh, my God!
You got to be kidding me.
Rolling on the field, the ball hit Florida State, recovered by NC State. 1st down.
Man!
William added to the list of bizarre things that have happened in this stadium.
Oh my goodness, man.
Squirrel
Come on.
tells his coverage crew to let it bounce. Kirkland has it hit off the top of his golden helmet, and Karam 30 yards back down the field where the punter Noonkester recovers it.
Wow. Wow.
There's no words.
I'm lost. Yeah, I'm like, really? How does that? Oh my goodness.
That's all you can do is laugh. I mean, it's not, it's.
Oh my goodness.
It's another bizarre thing to happen against Florida State in this stadium. All right, 3:53 left. 1st and 10 from the 40. Handed off to Smothers, trying to bounce to the outside. Goes chasing, and he's knocked out of bounds by Ashlyn Barker and Earl Little. I don't know.
No.
I don't know what to say.
One more time, defense. Let's go.
Man.
We need you. We got to have you right here, man. But, wow, what a sequence of events, man. Had that great sack. Ready. The momentum is on your side. And, wow, ball off the helmet.
3:30 and counting, down 14-11. 2nd and 8. NC State at their own 42. Left hash. Empty backfield. Trips to the right side. Quarterback run. C.J. Bailey running left, has a blocker out in front, and can be grabbed and ripped down near midfield. We might have got away with a face mask. Arnew on the tackle. Might have got away with a face mask there.
Well, you know what you're getting right here. It's 3rd and 1, and they've been successful all night with this wildcat run, with this big quarterback, the 3 tight ends, and the big running back leading the way.
Yeah, that was a face mask.
Well, something has to go our way, man. We had a few not go our way.
Goodness. 3rd and 1 from the 49. Again, you got to watch the clock. 2:45 and counting. And we have all 3 timeouts down 14-11. Here's Wilson. 3rd and 1 from the 49-yard line. 3 tight ends in the set. They moved. It's a false start.
Back them up.
Oh, what a massive penalty. Back them up 5.
False start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Left tackle Peak. The crowd is upset because of the miss on the face mask.
The game clock will start on the snap of the football.
2:35 remains. 14-11. Now it's 3rd and 6, and Bailey back out.
Got to have the defensive linemen again. And what we did last time was we rushed 3 and we dropped one of the linemen off, so he dropped back there, and we had great coverage, so he was able to get that sack. He pulled the ball down. Hopefully we can get back to him again. 3rd and 6. Had 2 huge 3rd down sacks by the defensive line. Last 2 drives. 3rd and 6 from the 44. Bailey rolling right. Bailey being chased. Throws it. Picked off. No! Edwin Joseph. He jumped up high at the 44-yard line and had it in his hands, but he couldn't hang on. Incomplete. 4th down. Oh, man. Well, it looks like another situation. They're at the punt the football, man, but so many opportunities to make plays and make it a little bit easier on yourself, man. But again, got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so you're going to have
plenty of
stoppage.
time.
Yeah, stoppage of the clock at 2 minutes and all your timeouts. Got to get this ball right here, man. Do not secure this ball, Squirrel.
Squirrel back in his own 15. Newton Kester. Big boot. White calls for a fair catch. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it! It's a fumble, and NC State recovers.
Rolling on the field, the ball was muffed by Florida State, recovered by NC State. 1st down.
Well, I guess you just have to be ready for the moment, and I just had a feeling. That's why I was saying, Squirrel, man, secure this football, because in moments like this, the situation can get too big for you. And right there, the situation just got too big for us, man. We've given North Carolina State every reason or every opportunity to win this game.
Trey Thomas on the recovery, also wearing the number 4.
Wow.
The punts that couldn't be corralled.
Back to back.
1st and 10 from the 14. 2:21 left. Bailey with Smothers off to his right. They give it to Smothers, running right up the gut. Nothing doing. Defense still playing. Darrell Jackson, what a game. Timeout, Mike Norvell. What a game.
Yeah, defense is
Timeout.
hats off
Florida
defense.
State.
Like, literally, you have done
First of this half.
everything that you could do. Everything that you could do to keep this football team in it. And special teams let us down. Offense tried to pick the momentum up, but the last 2 series, special teams has let us down.
And we have a timeout on the field with 2:16 remaining. NC State leads 14-11. We are back after this timeout.
Hey, Noles fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets, so you can be a part of all the action this season, whether you're buying or selling tickets to Florida State football games or to any other live event in Tallahassee. SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Florida State football. Let's go, Noles! SeatGeek.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Knowles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, tune in every Thursday, the Seminole Sports Network podcast presented by Bud Light. Everything you need every week to keep you in the know with all things Florida State athletics. This week, we talk with head soccer coach Brian Pensky and FSU wide receiver legend Ron Sellers. Seminole Sports Network podcast on all streaming platforms and on Seminoles.com. Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barnard Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Ari Masudi, Peyton Russell, and the crew back in the studio doing a great job. Let's go down to the sidelines with Tom Block. Tom, we thought we'd get by it, but another crazy, crazy situation inside of Carter-Finley again.
I don't have words, Jeff, just like you and Barnard did. And it's just unbelievable. And, you know, during that timeout, I was watching Edwin Joseph because sandwiched in between the punt blunders was an interception that 99 times out of 100, he's going to make that catch. He still had his hands on his head, kind of shaking his head. But let's credit this defense. They have played their tail off. If they can get 2 more stops and hold them to a field goal, you can still win this game. Now, this is going into the teeth of the student section, and this is the most noise, most electric the crowd has been all night. 2 more plays. Does the defense have 2 more stops in them? We'll see.
Yep. 2nd and 9 at the FSU 15-yard line. The defense has held NC State to 264 total yards of offense. They average 409 a game. 2 tight ends in the set. Daniels and Jolie to the right side. Smothers off to the right of Bailey in the gun. Handed off to Hollywood Smothers. Picking his way through. Tough to bring down. Finally ripped back at the 7-yard line. Elijah Herring at the bottom of the pile. 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
All right. So we're at the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and 6 at the 12. Florida State has 2 timeouts remaining, down 14-11. Can the defense make 1 more stop? We will find out on the other side. We are back after this timeout. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Laux, Link Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CG C1527613.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Does the defense have one more in them? 3rd and 6. NC State at the FSU 12-yard line, leading 14-11. 2-minute timeout. The Noles have 2 timeouts remaining as well. Tonight, Stephon Thompson, his best game in a Florida State uniform, 9 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 1.5 TFLs. Daryl Desir came in with 12 tackles on the season. He has 7 tonight. And huge 3rd down sacks by Mandrell Desir and by Deontay McCray. One more. Can they do it? It's 14-11 with 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 6, NC State at the 12-yard line.
Got to make sure you account for that running back. Don't let them get sneaky out of the backfield. You got to think that they're going to try to run him or the quarterback. And where they've been successful at when they've dropped back is the slant too. So we have to be ready for the slant.
Yep. 2 receivers left and right. Cho Lee, their talented tight end, slot to the right side. Smothers off to the left of Bailey in the gun. 3rd and 6. Huge 3rd down. Bailey to throw, looking right, pumping, now looking left, fires it into the end zone. It's caught. Is he in bounds? No! Incomplete. Out of bounds, they say. Noah Rogers. He had a step. He caught it. They're going to say, no, he did not get a foot down. Look at the replay.
Job.
No, he didn't.
Not even close.
Nope, he didn't get it. And bar none, the Florida State defense holds again.
Defense is balling off the chain, man. If they had any help from the other 2 sides, man, this game would be in the bag.
Kanoa mindset. He's only kicked 5 field goals all year. 4 of 5.
Fake field goal?
It could be a fake field goal here. Now everybody's moving around. Whistles and timeout. Dave Doran.
NC State.
Yep. They tried a fake field goal, moving a player up under center, and it did not work out. The Noles held their water.
Out of this half.
That was backup quarterback Lex Thomas, who was in there trying to execute the fake field goal. In a timeout by NC State, they have 1 remaining, 1:53 to play, 14-11. Wolfpack, they've led the entire way. Florida State with 2 timeouts left. Is the offense coming back out? They are. What do you think of this call?
Wow. Well, I know it's a situation where you want to make sure that you don't jump off sides. You got to think right here again what's been successful for them tonight. It's been the crossing route and it's been the slant. So those are the 2 things that you have to make sure you guard against. And this is a situation, too, where I say you rush 4 guys, you bring 1 off the line of scrimmage like you did the last time. The quarterback gets confused because you drop too many guys back in coverage. You can't get the ball out. Then you give yourself an opportunity for another sack. But don't jump off sides.
Play clock is at 8. The Wolfpack get to the line. 5, 4, trips to the right side. Jolie tight to the line to the left. Bailey will throw it. Bailey looking, throws to the end zone to Jolie. Did he catch it? He caught it. Touchdown. Duty Arnew was right there. But Jolie, at 6'3", 263 pounds, has 73 pounds on Duty Arnew, the true freshman corner. And now it's going to be tough.
Yep. That probably does it right there, because even if you get down there and you score a 2-point conversion, still going to have you down a couple points.
Arneau is right there.
Yeah.
But Jolie, the bigger body, went and grabbed that ball, and that's a player just making a play.
Man.
Dave Doran elects to go for it on 4th down, and Bailey and Jolie make him look good. Extra point is up and good. Down the sidelines with Tom Block, TB.
Stating the obvious here, but that's where Joe Rawls and that season-ending injury is so key. Nothing against Duty Arneau, who's going to be a very good player and has had a good year, but as physical as Rawls is, I don't know that they would have chosen that route or attacked that way.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, also down Quindarius Jones as well. Another guy in your cornerback room. So,
no 10-point plays in football.
Yeah, 21-11. Jolie now with 6 touchdown grabs on the year. C.J. Bailey's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. And set up by multiple punts being fumbled.
Wow.
By Florida State.
You just don't think that special teams, and that's why you always know that special teams is a huge part of the game, but in those situations, man, where you only have to field the ball, you have to be ready for the moment. And right there, we were not ready for the moment on that muff. The play before that, the ball just drops out of the air in the right place and hits our player in the top of the helmet.
Little pooch kick. Amari Williams comes up and fields, sliding catch at the 37-yard line. So 1:47 to go. It's 21-11 NC State. We have 2 timeouts remaining. So the nice thing is we know how to play offensively with pace. So we know how to go fast. We got to go fast, move the ball down the field quickly. And remember, this is still the same NC State defense that's getting up huge plays through the air. They've allowed 71 completions of 15 yards or more and 30 completions of 25 or more this year.
They're doubling Deuce, so somebody else needs to make a play.
Deuce Robinson is being double teamed here on the near sideline. Tommy to throw it. Tommy stepping up, whips it. Deuce is wide open, 45, 40 on a little in route. Robinson down to the 38-yard line. Wow, and on that reception, Deuce Robinson is the 14th Florida State player with 1,000 yards receiving in a season all time.
Let's go get lined up. Hurry up, Boggs.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Tommy to throw. Pumping, whips it out in the flat, caught. Pittman out of bounds at the 33. Gain of 6. Clock stops. 1:32 to go.
Man, it's almost a situation where you think about getting down there in field goal range, kicking that field goal, then coming back and trying to get the onside kick, because you're going to have 2 scores to pull this thing off.
Well, it's, yeah. I mean, or if you kick it now and just kick it to him and have your 2 timeouts. Tommy will throw on 2nd and 3. Tommy has time, now being flushed. Tommy rolling left to the near side, on the run, incomplete. Looking for Boggs at the 23-yard line. He slipped and fell down. Clock stops, 1:24 remaining. It's 3rd down. 21-11, NC State. And Carter-Finley, a house of horrors for the Garnet and Gold. Add 2 more bizarre plays in punt return to this story in the history of playing in this venue. Empty backfield, 4 receivers right, rather left, 1 to the right side. Deuce one-on-one to the far sideline. 4-man rush. Castellanos over the middle, caught. Robinson, ball comes out. They're going to say it's a fumble picked up by NC State. Running back the other way is Kenny Soares down the 48-yard line. Now, did he catch it?
Right, come on, ref.
Did he catch it? Did he have it the whole time?
Rolling on the field is a catch, fumble, 1st down.
Are you serious?
You got to see the replay up here. Slant route to the right side. I don't think he had it.
No, he never had it.
No, I don't think he had it.
Never secured it and never took a
The previous play is under further review.
Yep. So, again, another Sunstop second look. Stay tuned. Also, our Sunstop postgame shows right around the corner. 21-11 the score. The clock says 1:14 left, but I guess, again, I don't want to assume anything here on these reviews.
Right.
But the ruling on the field was that he caught it and fumbled it. It's a slant route, caught by Deuce in the 26. I don't think so. No, I think this one's a quick, to me, it's a quick review. He doesn't even get a step.
Right.
But
that's what worries me. Every time he sits in there and looks at that thing for longer than we think he's supposed to, he comes back out with a different verdict.
And he's got his verdict.
After further review, it's an incomplete pass. The ball will be brought back to the previous spot. It'll be 4th down. Game clock operator, let's put 1:21 back on the game clock. Thank you.
1:21. It is 4th and 4. At the 33, the line to gain to 29. We're going to kick the field goal right here.
Yep, go ahead and do it. You got to have 2 scores, so you might as well go ahead and knock the field goal out of the way, try to come back and get the onside kicks and go down for the score.
With 1:21 remaining, we're going to kick a field goal. This is from 51 for Weinberg. He has the leg to do it. He made it from 58 in pregame. On this end as well, there's no wind. Good snap, spot. Weinberg's boat has plenty of leg, and he missed it. And another night on the road is going to end in just absolutely frustrating fashion for the Garnet and Gold.
Just in, self-inflicted wounds. We keep talking about it, but in every one of these these road losses, and even the losses in general, you can look back at plays in the game where we had opportunities to make plays early, didn't get it done, especially on the offensive side of the ball. It just took us too long to get going, and then you never think the special teams is going to put you in the position that they did with 2 back-to-back turnovers on punt return.
We do have 2 timeouts remaining, 21-11, 1:16 to go. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Hand off to Smothers, right up the middle. Pyle pushes forward to the 37. Timeout, Mike Norvell.
30-second timeout, Florida State. That is their second of this half.
But again, hats off to the defense, man. If you have to find anything positive out of this, you have to like the way that the defense went out there and competed and gave us a chance. They're the only reason that we stayed in this game this long. Offense and special teams definitely didn't help us today.
Well, usually give out a Tico People's Gas high-efficiency play. We're going to give it to a high-efficiency player tonight. Stephon Thompson. Best game in a Florida State uniform. 9 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 1.5 TFLs. Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. Just the awful taste in our mouths all season long, these road games. Smothers the handoff, drilled by Mandrell Desir. Timeout, Mike Norvell. He has none remaining. It's now 3rd down. 1:08 left.
30-second timeout, Florida State. That is their 3rd and final timeout of this half.
Daniel Lyons at the bottom of the pile. And it's been, it's the same stuff. I hate to say it, but we have yet to play a connected game across the board as a team on the road. This season.
Yep.
And this staff is well aware. The players are well aware, and just sometimes you look around and you wonder if there's some weird thing working against you you can't control. And another tough night.
I mean, that ball has to fall in the exact right place for it to hit the top of that helmet. And then, like I said, sometimes the moment gets too big for a player, and it got too big for us. We had to secure that ball.
Will Wilson, the Wildcat quarterback, big QB, 3rd and 5. He's grabbed immediately and ripped down. Gain of about a yard. That time it was Deontay McCray making another play. No more timeouts. We're under a minute to go. 4th and 5. And 30 more seconds will come off. There'll be 23 seconds left when the ball is snapped by NC State. They do have one timeout left. They're going to let it roll all the way down, and Dave Dorn will use his final timeout. As NC State is seconds away from picking up a 6th straight bowl bid. Be the 2nd longest streak all time.
30-second timeout, NC State. 2nd of this half.
In NC State history. The longest streak all time is 7.
Correction. 3rd and final timeout of this half.
It'll be the longest bowl streak in the Dave Doran era. Was also announced earlier this week, NC State will play Virginia in a conference game week 0 next year in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We did Ireland last year. They're going down to Brazil.
Dig that.
Play the Who's. So 24 seconds left. Noonkester will kick it away. Squirrel White back at his own 20-yard line. Good snap by Mann. Coming after it. And the boot by Noonkester. Shorter kick. White calls for a fair catch at the 26-yard line. Punt of 36 yards. And there's 18 seconds left.
Yeah, just way too many mistakes to overcome offensively. Not making the plays early, and then, man, late in the game, the special teams. Again, defense got it done, gave us every opportunity to be in this game, so hats off to them again.
Yeah, wait, tonight we outgained them 352 to 286. We've held this NC State team to 286 yards at home. That's got to be a season low. And I'm going to confirm that here coming up momentarily. Castellanos in the shotgun. Going to throw it. Final couple plays of the game. Whips it down the field. Caught by Boggs. 45-50. 45 out of bounds to the 43-yard line. 10 seconds left. 4th catch of the night for Javen Boggs. And yes, a season low in this stadium. 286 total yards of offense. 10 seconds left, might be the final play of the game. Castellanos taking his time. Hail Mary down towards the end zone. Final few seconds, incomplete. Deuce and Danzy collide. That's the game.
Teams do not leave the area.
All right, maybe not.
Remain on the sideline.
Maybe not.
Game clock operator, let's put 1 second,
All right.
second back on the game clock.
1 second back on, says Riley Johnson.
Teams remain on your sideline.
.74 yards receiving tonight for Deuce Robinson. With that, he has moved into the top 10 all-time in a season as he passes Lawrence Dawsey, Andre Cooper, E.G. Green, Anquan Bolden, and Kelvin Benjamin. Spots 14 through 10. Final play of the game. Tommy Flush being chased by Sloan. Throws it up down the field, deflected and picked off. Far sideline, sliding down at the 12-yard line is Devin Marshall, his 2nd interception of the game, and that'll do it.
That is the end of the game.
This one hurts.
Yep. The way it went down, the end of the game, especially with the momentum we've captured, with the offense going down and scoring, defense coming out, making 2 huge sacks to give us a shot to get back in the game, and special teams let us down.
A lot of the same, unfortunately, on the road this year for the Noles, falling to NC State 21-11. Sunstop postgame shows coming up next.
At TOC